There we go. Hello and welcome back to Vendara. Today is the first session for one of the parties that will be playing through the world and seek out the mysteries of it. So, let's get in here. We are still waiting for one person, see if the person comes or not. I'm losing some frames, seems like. Okay, that's good. There we go. So.
PM would be daytime.
Yeah, oh, I feel sorry for him then.
We are now live, you can be heard on stream. We are still waiting for Seth to see if he's coming.
No, you said you were streaming this, but you aren't streaming it on Twitch, you're streaming it on YouTube?
YouTube, yes. I don't do Twitch.
Difference?
Does anyone actually watch this?
We're gonna link it to Nova's friends, they're gonna watch it.
We're gonna link it to Nova's friends, yeah.
I'll do
I mean, we're not allowed to watch it. We're not allowed.
You are allowed to watch some of it.
Our party is allowed, but what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah, good question. What is the point? Let's do so. Promote myself over there. Be like, hey, it's time to go.
Alright.
And we'll wait.
Launch game. Already had launch.
Minutes. See if he comes. A
There's
person
a
was
lore
in.
section here. There's Planes of Existence.
Planes of Existence.
We live on the prime material. At least, actually, we don't even know if we're on the prime material. For all we know,
We're
it's
probably
totally
in the
different
prime
plane.
material because everything else looks like hell in comparison. Most of it. Okay.
What if hell was all the friends we made along the way? Alright, where is the Seth guy? I mean, he's a minute late, so...
Yeah, we'll wait 5 minutes before we will wait until 5 past. I'm gonna spam him.
I do not blame him if he slept over this because it is very late for him.
Yeah, see, Andre was here 5 hours ago, like very punctual, waiting every minute.
I was here a week ago.
How dare he be a full minute late? Actually, it's a minute 40. It's almost 2 minutes.
We actually gonna be petty about this?
Nah, I'm just beaming.
I don't know.
Nah,
Betty.
B.
I understand if he.
Nah, B.
He might not come.
How
What?
do you know?
Well, he was in just a few minutes. No, that's not. Wait.
I was here recently.
Yeah, I was too, but I wasn't in the VC.
Okay, I put a message up this morning. Everyone ready for today? Question mark. It said should be. So you should be ready, right? Not last week.
He may be a small victim of circumstance, so we should
You never know.
trust in him.
Yeah.
No, I think we should be assholes and assume things and be highly
We
judgmental.
should be assholes and assume.
That's hilarious coming from everybody that's not me.
Current viewers,
I'm just
2,
listening to music
yay!
right
Just watching 2 bamble about.
Just sitting here.
I hope you have fun with us complaining.
I should also remind you that 2 viewers. This was 2, including you. So it's actually 1 viewer.
5 minutes are bad.
Oh, so just fun fact: in this other D&D game I'm in, hasn't started yet, but on Discord, the guy gave himself the role Holy Dungeon Daddy.
Oh.
Gross. Gross.
Nice.
It's
By the way, his friend who was in the
Wait.
campaign Frey is called Lucius.
Yeah,
It's
the
literally
glory,
named
for the
Lucius.
glory of Lucius. Yeah. You should have named yourself Lucius, man.
No,
Well, too
God
late
damn it.
now.
Yeah, it's
no, I don't think it would fly as well.
This is the condition. If you name yourself Lucius, you gotta be black.
Yeah, like whenever you hear the name Lucius, I honestly think of a black guy. No joke.
You think of more. You think of
Bald
Morgan
black
Freeman.
guy.
You think of Morgan
No,
Freeman.
I think of a bald black man. I think of like, yeah. Have you seen the Black Lagoon, the anime?
Seen what?
Have you seen the anime Black Lagoon?
Yeah. Oh, you think of
Nah, I
Dutch.
think of Dutch. Yeah, I think of Dutch.
Well, wearing those glasses, like in the vest. Carrying the shotgun around.
Also, Black Lagoon's
Isn't
good
it fun?
anime, but never gonna continue probably.
This is going to be fun.
Like an anime.
An anime where everyone is no.
Anime.
uh,
Yeah. So, how long should we wait?
Half an hour.
I don't know. I'm asking expressly.
I'm a BRB. I just need to.
I'm just gonna play SCP until then.
Are you gonna die?
No, I'm
Probably.
just
He's
gonna.
gonna use
No, yeah.
boost.
I don't know. I usually do really
You don't have
risky
time
shit,
for that.
so.
You don't have time.
Like I usually just go. I usually run off, try to hunt SCPs until I'm out of ammo, and then.
Yeah,
I run
yeah,
away.
this is true. When everybody goes for exit A, he goes for exit B. He just goes to the different gate and he enters from the different side. And
Yeah. Let's get this going then.
Are we actually starting?
We're starting then now. Yeah.
Bro, hell no.
Okay, well, let me quit SCP then. But it'll take me a moment to load in first before I can actually quit it. And turn off my
Like you
music.
started. I said we were gonna wait until 5 past.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't hear that. Or I heard it but ignored it.
Wait, both
Okay,
of y'all
yeah,
can
okay.
play
I quit it. Let me minimize the screen. I'll turn off this. Alright. You have 80% of my full attention.
80%
Good.
of your full attention.
Yeah.
8%.
Oh, I'm gonna change my name on Discord. Hold on. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we all do this?
Just so it's more obvious who's who.
Is that? They're actually watching the stream like they're seeing the Discord window.
No, that was just for people in the Discord. I don't care about anyone watching the stream.
I mean, I think Expo already recognizes our voices, so.
Nah, yeah, I know, but still.
Oh yeah, you can actually change the. Oh yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm good.
It's a server nickname. Okay.
Yeah. You do that.
Yeah, I did
So who has changed name then, or what?
You don't have to. I just did it.
Nako changed to Ladon.
Layden.
He gonna be a lad.
Layden.
Yeah, Layden.
Janssen.
Ooh yeah, I got that. Yeah. We've been live 15 minutes. Yeah.
Why are we even live right now? Like nothing is.
Literally nothing.
I know nothing is happening at the moment, but
But
It's
then
about
again,
to. Is everyone ready?
I used to play with a person that used to stream Battleborn, and we were sitting in the lobby for 30 minutes straight, searching for a game.
Yeah.
And he was streaming it still.
yeah, because you can't
need to
just
get
shut
the
off and
content.
turn on every time because it's a process.
You
But
can,
is everyone
yeah.
ready?
I mean, yeah.
Ready, so everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
The ones are here.
Then
ready.
let's going.
Bruh, no, we can't leave Saf out.
I mean,
it's his
like,
own fault for not coming in time.
so if he said, "Hey, sorry guys, I'm late. I'm gonna be here in X minutes,"
Oh,
we can
yeah,
decide
you
on that.
could've
But we
warned
have no clue where he is. He might not
Yeah.
be here the entire day.
So
You gotta
I
have one.
guess you're gonna introduce him later if he comes in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could just assume he's part of the group and at least
Yeah.
something.
The angel is late.
Yeah.
Angel with the shotgun.
So
Angel with a gun.
we should probably stay quiet and let our DM give us the, you know.
And
Start
shut
talking.
the fuck up.
So, you live in this world where nothing really makes sense. And you all have, in your own ways, made your way to Esworth. Some from the place, some others seeking adventure, knowledge, or whatever they want, experience, fights, fame even, maybe. But you find yourselves, one way or another, in Esworth. And our story begins in Thunto. You Ladon, you find yourself looking around town.
Leyden.
Leyden. Whatever. You find yourself in Thunton. You're walking about the streets. You're walking about the streets. You're looking for work. You're looking for contracts for mercenary work. When out of the corner of your eye, you see a person walking, seemingly without intention of a specific place, but you recognize the person. And this person being Nico. You start following him and make your way to him. Her. Yeah. You make your way to Nico, and what do you say?
Cousin Nico? Is that you?
Ladin?
Leyden.
Layden? Is your name Layden?
Oh my. It is you. I thought you died.
No, not really, no, I'm here, so I guess I'm not dead.
There were a lot missing. I thought you were among them.
Well, you know, we kind of signed up for this, I think.
Yeah,
All part of the
that's
job.
right.
So,
You did. And Leyden hugs his cousin Nico.
before you do that, I step back before you manage to do that. I see what you're trying to do, but I don't like being touched, so hopefully you'll understand.
I see. The war changes people.
Yeah, it does. I'm having trouble remembering where we live. So can you just take me there?
Yeah.
I need to collect.
You were missing, right? What happened after the battle?
Well, I don't want to talk about it. This is too painful. I don't.
I'm sorry. All right, come with me, Nico.
Okay. I follow Layden.
Yes, we
Like,
head off to our
It's keeping my distance like
my
5
current
feet.
place of residence, and yeah, that's where our tentative destination is.
Alright, so you make your way back to wherever you now live. And you get to this rather small house. Not too big, not too small. Very simple. The inside lit by a few candles positioned
nighttime?
throughout. It's evening.
Okay, makes sense.
Laden basically kind of newly back from work as well. You make your way there, you go in. Anything special you do, or
I go try to make some dinner for myself and Nico and
I
my.
stay at the door, and while Layden isn't watching, I open the door and check the ground for anything that may scurry around, like rats or critters. Anything?
alright, roll a investigation or perception, I would say.
Okay. First roll of the game.
It's a 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 1.
Probably. Now,
Oh no.
you see a few rats and such running around here and there.
Can I manage to catch one?
You could. You can try at least. It would be a.
I'm looking before I decide.
Would it be animal handling?
No, I would say
Anybody.
acrobatics because.
Oh shit! I suck.
Good luck.
Okay. Before I attempt to do anything, I turn around and I yell to the kitchen. I'm going to come out for I'll leave the house for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
All right. I
Okay,
call up in the kitchen.
okay, I leave the house, close the door, and I guess I'm gonna try to catch a few rats.
Good choice.
Is anybody else in the street? Can anybody see this?
There are people who are scaring around. You could easily make it into an alley where people would probably not see you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to catch one.
Right.
Is it acrobatics? Is it not sleight of hand? Like,
Let's do acrobatics.
You're trying to catch something small and fast.
oh
so-
wait, it doesn't matter because I have neither. Input value.
I mean, either way, it's a dex roll.
Public roll, yeah.
F.
Yeah. You managed to eventually get your hold of one.
Okay, any deserted alleyways nearby?
Alloys?
Alleys.
Alleys.
Alleys. Yeah, you can easily make it into like a back street. There's a lot of them.
Actually, no. I'm gonna do it safely. I'm going back into the house. I close the door behind me and say, I'm back. Nothing happened yet. What are you doing?
Almost done dinner.
Are there any other rooms in this house where I can just stay where he doesn't see me?
Yeah, there's a bedroom.
A bathroom, probably.
Bathroom, definitely. Yeah.
If the bathroom has a door, I'm going into the bathroom and closing the door.
Yeah, Layden's just finishing up some food for himself and Nico.
Okay, so I guess I made it to the bathroom alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can easily get into the bathroom.
Well, the rat is in my hand, so I swallow it whole.
Alright. You swallow it. You feel a satisfaction in your stomach from it.
So I guess I'm adding one more day.
Hi,
War changes people.
half a day. I think it is from small critters.
I think we discussed it that we're turning it to normal, like tiny count as a day, small count as a 4, and medium count as a week.
Was it that? Oh yeah, that was the main one. Yeah.
Yeah, like we decided that we're going to the old system. We're not cutting it in half.
Yeah, that is the standard one. Yeah, that is a day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. Okay. I just wait. Who's that?
That's me. Don't worry.
Oh, it's you. Okay. I just come out of the bathroom and I started looking around the house, like trying to see where I used to live, trying to collect my memories.
All right.
You know, just standing there staring around like an idiot.
Being a little creep.
Not exactly a creep, more like a Terminator, just turning my head and scanning the environment.
Oh, the turtle.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for anything. I'm just looking around.
Yeah. Inside the house or outside?
Inside, of course. I'm not going outside yet.
Well, you feel like you've seen it before. You don't remember anything specific that you've seen it, but it feels familiar.
I guess my head hurts from trying to remember.
You feel a discomfort.
Yeah, I guess I'm shivering a bit.
Yeah.
Nico. You see Layden come out. There's some with a couple plates. Each plate has some pork on it.
I
some
hear
vegetables and
the
bread.
sounds.
Nico.
I hear the sounds. I nervously turn around. What?
I have dinner.
Can I see the dinner?
Yeah. And then he extends one of his arms, gives you a plate.
What's on it?
Some pork, vegetables, bread.
I return the plate back to you and say, thanks, but I'm not hungry. Not yet.
That's all right. And Layden moves the plates back to the kitchen and just brings it out for himself.
So you two sit down for eat. You
Yes. And we have some
talk a
idle
bit.
chit chat.
I'll chit chat. Andre,
Yeah.
you're walking along the road from the north, coming from the forest. You continue walking. You start to see in the distance a town, a city. You can see smoke rising. And slowly, as you move closer, you start hearing sounds of people screaming at each other, and you get to the city. You make your way in through the gate into the more central part, and you find yourselves in this city, this big ass town with small people all around you, walking around, looking up at you, and like almost scurrying off, keeping their distance from you. And they seem uncomfortable with you around. What do you do?
I just walk right ahead.
You walk ahead, and where are you trying to get to? what are you looking for?
A place to sleep.
Okay. Do you wanna look, just look, or do you wanna... Do you
Ask
wanna...
for pedestrians.
Yeah. Do you wanna ask someone, or do you wanna look for yourself?
You can look for myself. Or like... And what should I do now?
If you wanna look by yourself, you roll a investigation check to try to look around to see if you can find a place where you can rest.
Can someone give me that to copy paste?
Open your character sheet.
I am in there.
Yeah. On the left side, you have a thing called skills. You have acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, and those. And one of them is called investigation. In like the middle of that thing.
Wicked.
Can you find it?
So you click on your character.
You click on, let me show you, I'll send you a screenshot. I'm sending you a picture.
What?
There. There you go. On the left side you have the skills. There's one called investigation. You roll investigation to try to find stuff. When you're actively trying to seek out information or place certain places.
But yeah, wasn't I gonna roll a dice or something?
Roll a d20 and add 2 to it.
So I'm gonna do it in the chat here, like the one where the map is.
Open the chat and write /r space 1d20.
And then slash.
Yeah.
You can just type it out for him, but put a period before the slash and just tell him not to type in period.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Not
Just
using
example.
the period, okay.
My 0 keys also. Sorry.
Why did you roll D2?
It's supposed to be D20. Doesn't matter.
You failed.
Damn.
And it was a nat 1.
So this is perfect.
So you look around, but you don't find any indications of a place you could sleep.
No.
So you're still in the streets, it's turning dark, you have nowhere to sleep, you're in this town of people, you have no clue who they are, all by yourself.
I go into a bar.
Okay, roll me an additional one, so you see if you can find a bar.
Same one.
Yeah. So you find you find a bar. It takes you a few minutes, but you see people going into a rather well lit house with a lot of sounds coming from the inside. People shouting. You hear mugs. You walk inside. You see yourself now in the main room of an bar. Barkeep behind the bar. People drinking at tables all around you.
Yeah, and I sit down at a table.
Alright, you take a seat at one of the open tables. You have a problem fitting in the chair, but you manage to stay on it without it getting destroyed. And this woman comes up to you and like asks you what you want, if she can help you with anything.
Get beer.
Okay, so she nods, walks off, and right after she comes back with a mug, puts it on a table in front of you, and nods and walks back to walking around, helping other people. So you drink, you sit there, you drink your stuff, you finish it, and the woman comes back, asks if there's anything else.
No, thanks.
There'll be 2 silver pieces.
Do I have any?
No, you don't. You're quite broke.
Bruh!
I'm stupid.
So
You have 14 and that's your 2 cents.
He's gonna learn a new thing about the civilization.
yeah,
Money is
so
gone.
you tell her, the woman, you don't have any money. She
And then I say I can clean up. Get back.
A 7
What would you clean up?
Barbarian cleans up.
She walks back to talk with her people, and a man walks over to you. And he sits down across from you. Sir, you don't have any money. And how do you intend to pay your debt now?
I can clean.
I think you'll be able to. And how long do you think that'll take for you to pay back?
I don't know, a day or something, isn't it? Or how much is 2 silver pieces? Is that much?
It's a fair amount. In a big city, it doesn't really do much. You can't get much for it.
For an average normal person, that's a considerable amount in one day.
Yeah. In this kind of time, getting 2 silver pieces is something you rarely do in like an hour. But within like 3 hours, you could probably make it off.
Yeah. Then I do it in 3 hours.
So you spend the next 3 hours working in the bar, doing what you can. Roll me a dex. So roll a d20 again, and I'll add your stuff to it.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So yeah, that's good. You help
Clean up.
you help around. You end up doing a very decent job. You don't destroy anything. You don't bump into people making stuff break, making people lose their beers, food. You end up doing a good job, actually. And after the 3 hours, the same man comes up to you, talks to you again, like, would you be interested in helping around? I doubt you have a room if you don't have any money, so you could probably use one of ours if you continue helping around.
Okay.
So you end up getting yourself a room for the night. You continue helping in the bar, and when things die down and mostly, yes, 2-3 people stay in the bar talking to each other and just drinking, you can go to bed. It's very late at this time. It's dark outside, so you make your way up to the room, and yeah, you go to bed in this too small bed for you. Your feet dangling off the edge of the bed, but you get a good night's sleep anyways due to you being used to bad conditions. Alright. Sinar. You also make your way to the city, and give me a second. You make your way to the city. A sorcerer seeking new spells, knowledge, and you find yourself in the town. You're in the East District. People moving around. It's the evening time, and you're new to the town. What do you do?
Okay, so I close my eyes and I try to, using my hearing, try to concentrate and hear where the most noise is coming from.
Okay,
and then
roll
I'm going to head in that direction.
Roll a perception.
Good.
Okay. So you can hear a lot of noise coming from the east of where you are. You follow the streets towards the sound, and you get to a bar, an inn. You make your way inside, and you see people sitting around. And as you enter the bar, something takes your glimpse after a while sitting. And after a while, you see a Goliath, a female Goliath, come through the door and taking a seat.
But we were in Medea's Raz, huh?
Say that again.
This moment with Andre was in Medea's Raz.
Medea. What?
Never mind.
Something's
It
breaking
means
there.
in the midst of
Yeah.
things. In
Ah.
the midst of things. So
Why is someone's mic breaking out?
Yeah, Frey, your mic
in
is.
medias res, in the midst of things. Classic.
It's not breaking up. I just turn it off and on. I don't want to mute myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You make yourself. What do you do in the inn? Do you?
I sit in a corner and for now observe people.
Okay. So you sit there observing people. You see the Goliath come in after a while, get a drink, and a little bit of scuffle happens, and in the end, the Goliath ends up working at the bar, walking around with drinks, taking orders, and being a barmaid.
How many people are there?
There's about 35 people in the inn. It's a rather big one.
Okay, are there any sort of, I don't know, adventurers or people with weapons there, other than the Goliath?
You see a few. You see a group, 3 tables from you. You see a group of what seems like adventurers. They're wearing, one got a shield on his back and a sword at his side. Another one has a axe on his back. And the third one with a bow. They're sitting around talking. You can't really hear what they're talking about.
Are they drinking beer?
They have drinks. You see them
Okay,
sip, but not
so I cast
overdrink.
Mage Hand and try to spill one of their tankards.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Wow, what an asshole.
Okay. So, as you go to do Mage Hand, you cast a spell and you go to tip the mug with it, and as you start tipping it, the one with the bow quickly grabs it and puts it back straight, looking straight at you.
I nod.
And he seems not that happy over your little try.
Does he do anything?
He stands up and walks over to you and slams a dagger onto the table. What?
This one needs something?
Why were you trying to spill my mug?
Where I?
He puts the dagger up towards your neck. I saw you. Don't even try.
Perhaps this one's eyes were deceiving him.
Roll for deception with disadvantage.
Y'all love bullshit, huh? Everybody pull him, he's an army on his ass.
He puts his dagger back down onto the table. He doesn't seem to believe you, but he seems to be thinking you didn't have any malicious intent, just trying to get their attention. And once again, he leans down. What?
Sorry?
What do you want?
This one came here in pursuit of knowledge.
So what are you doing at a bar? Go to a library.
Knowledge comes from many places.
And how do you try to seek knowledge?
I follow chaos. And
So you're looking for fights.
no, I do not.
He just shakes
I
his head
see
at
you-
your what he thinks is stupidity. You need to talk clearer, you dumbwit. What is it you need?
I do not need anything from you, my friend. I am here to observe.
He kicks your leg and walks back to his table.
Okay.
And you notice him sitting there, keeping his eyes on you the whole time.
Does anyone else of them do anything? Or
The
do
other
they just
two-
keep drinking?
They now and then also cast a glance your way, but they mostly sit silently, doing their stuff.
Okay, what time of day is it?
By now, it's turning towards nighttime. People are starting to leave. Less and less people are in the bar.
Okay, can I get a room here?
Can you get what?
A room.
Everyone.
A room.
A room. You can try.
Okay, so I walk to the barkeep and I ask him. This one needs lodging.
That'd be 5 silver pieces.
I give him 5 silver.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I got 10 gold.
Alright, so you give him the money, and he gives you the key to room number 9.
We'll have 2 number 9.
And number 9 large.
Okay, so I will
Oh, sorry.
go to my room and start meditating.
You sit down on the bed, you take some time meditating. You all take a rest, you rest over the night. The light comes out and you wake up about 8, like not at sunrise, but early morning. And we'll start off at the bar. You both wake up in your rooms. Carry in after a hard night's having a hard night's sleep after working the night. Getting not too much sleep, but she can do. And Snar, you've been up for now a couple hours, you meditated, and yeah. What do you try to find now?
Okay, so I leave the room and head downstairs.
Yeah, you head downstairs.
Is anyone there?
You see the Goliath. You see a few people, not many at all. Like 5, 6 people around. Some are cleaning up from the night before. Others are taking a drink. The Goliath sitting at a table by herself.
What is he doing?
A she.
It's a she,
sorry,
yeah.
she.
And Rafe, what are you doing?
I'm saying hello there.
Greetings, big one.
Hello, playboy.
Okay. What am I supposed to do now?
To the conversation you're talking to him first.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here? What did bring you here to these places?
I came here in pursuit of knowledge.
Knowledge. That's
Indeed.
cool. Me too.
Kind of knowledge are you after?
Anything and everything.
This must be distracting for you.
Okay.
He asked you a question.
This was be distracting. How so?
An unfocused mind is a distracted one.
Hmm. What should I respond?
what you feel like.
Dude, like,
You could ignore him, you could...
what would you say?
What do you think your character would say? Being a bit of a dick to people she seem as not as smart.
Mm-hmm. You're a dick.
Really? Unprovoked aggression. We were talking about Andre's character having anger management issues, and there they are.
Yeah. And being very socially awkward.
That's me in real life.
Okay, take two. Try again.
So yeah, we can sit down and talk about it over something.
No money, are you sure?
I can work again.
He's gone
slavery?
5. The hours he worked, he did get a little bit of coin extra. He has 5 silver pieces
Oh, thank
from
God.
the extra work he did. So
We're not gonna lose on this character. Wait, we're off to a good start.
you two sit down, you talk about knowledge, like your stuff. Loudon and Nico, what do you two do?
I follow Layden because I frankly don't know where to go.
Yeah, I suppose we could try to catch up, but Nico's apparent amnesia about the events kind of prevents us from
It's
doing any of
fucking
that.
amnesia. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty much shaking.
Apparent amnesia or
shaking,
shock,
and
whatever
I
it might
have
appear to Layton as.
PTSD.
PTSD, yeah.
Yeah, so you start talking.
It kind of prevents us from
you-
really talking about
you-
anything. Reason.
You talked about what had happened, what Nico actually do remember, and
Or what I think I remember.
yeah,
And yeah, I tell her what happened with me. And how I'm now on a good side. So,
it's the morning, and you have the whole day for you. What do you do?
I dig up all my memories, and I think I find that like to blend in, I think I find the memory of some people, and Nico included, like going to the bar to drink some and calm the fuck down. So I come up to Layden and say, I'm gonna do my feminine voice now, so if it's obnoxious, you tell
sure,
me
yeah,
right away.
don't worry about it. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Just don't puke.
That's a nice voice.
I'm not gonna puke, but Layden, I think maybe we should go. Maybe we should go for a drink, or I still need some self-collection. So, can you buy me something?
A drink. Yes. Let's go to the pub.
All right.
Maybe you'll remember more.
That could happen.
Just out of character. I'm pretty much broke because I spent a lot of money buying stuff.
And
So I hope your character has money.
no, I don't.
Okay, so like we'll just like pretend we did this, and yeah.
I mean,
Well-
we didn't ask each other if we have any, so.
Now,
Yeah,
Rick,
you really didn't. So you make your way down to the bar, the Midtown bar, and you walk inside. It's very low amount of people.
Yeah, I'm walking behind Layden, like looking around for people that might be troublesome.
now, is there any chance that anyone else in this party is heading to this bar.
Is there what people are in the
Right.
fucking bar?
You see two people, a Goliath and a elf-looking person sitting in the corner talking to each other about stuff you don't really understand everything they talk about. You hear them talking in common, but some of the things go over your head.
Do they stare at each other while talking, or are they looking around? Can they see us?
Yeah, so I immediately nudge Nico. Hey, Nico. Look, it's a Goliath. It's one of those giant fellas from way up north.
Yeah, I think I remember those, and I see the elf, and I'm like, I'm inhaling a lot of air, and I'm hiding behind Layden's back, and I'm like,
You all right?
it's an elf.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear
No.
someone say like, "It's an elf."
I turn around, I stand up, and slowly walk toward them.
I walk back. If I reach the door, I open the door, and I still walk backward.
Hello there.
Apologies if I scared that one. I managed to overhear you. This one is not an elf, I'm afraid. Because you see, when you look closer, you can see that, well, it is definitely not an elf, as he has blue, greenish yellow, sickly skin, not a lot of hair, very thin, long mustache. I don't know. I don't think you have seen one of the kind before.
But I think I can recognize enough when I see one. Just don't mind me. Just come back to whatever you two were talking about. We're not causing any trouble. Not to you.
Anyways, this here's my cousin, Nico, and my name's Layden Acassis.
This one's name is Jnar.
Why this one's name is Nar? Why not? My name is Nar, you know?
To be truly enlightened, one must give away his individuality.
Pardon?
When I hear this, I get a memory spur related, well, to my own nature, and I grab my head and turn around, trying to focus again.
Alright, Nico? Something wrong? She and I fought in a battle. You see? I got knocked out. She disappeared. Seen some nasty stuff, I think.
This one sees that your kin is disturbed. If
Yeah.
this one's presence upsets her, this one can disappear.
I don't think that's necessary.
Very well.
Actually, if you could just, I come closer to Layden, and like,
Yep.
where exactly is Jnar? Like, I think I'm already outside the bar.
near
Is
me.
he in the doorway?
No, you guys had gone a few steps inside, so he's standing like
I'm just by the
a few
door.
feet from your cousin.
How much?
A few feet.
He's standing nearby, Layden.
Yeah. So I just come back. I just come to Layden and kind of try to hide behind his back, and I say, "Well, you don't need to go, but don't come close, please.
Agreed.
Maybe it's for the best.
Indeed, it might be.
Yes, it will most definitely be best.
So, what's the name of the giant friend of yours over there? Never met one of them giants. Not in person at least.
Neither has this one.
Until today?
Indeed.
Is the Goliath moving like at all? Is she even alive?
Yeah.
I
She's just sitting, watching you talk.
I slowly come up to her and like I interrupt. I put my head in between her line of sight and everything else she's looking at, and I'm staring her right in the eyes, and I wave my hand. Hi.
Hello there.
Are you friends with that not actual elf thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Uh,
that's great. Are you talking about something interesting? Because I think I want to hear it.
talking about how we go someplace.
That I guess that sounds nice, but I slowly back away back to Layden's back to hide behind him again. Sorry to bother you.
Time for the fun to begin now.
Anyways.
So you guys are standing around talking.
I mean,
Nico, scared shitless by Snar, is hiding as much as she can. Well, Kari kind of like blanks out for a moment.
Who?
Kari. Time for the fun stuff.
Okay.
And the reason why I don't really want any of the players watching the stream. So, inside your head, you hear a voice, very darkened.
Uh-huh.
The little one is under my control. Trust her.
So yeah, that basically means I'm gonna do evil stuff.
Maybe, maybe not. Selling your soul has its disadvantages. If you wanna go against what the voice says, you'll have to roll against the creature.
Yeah.
So basically, the voice is telling you that Nico could be trusted. That you can trust Nico. The little girl talking to you, or little, yeah, the little girl.
The little thing.
It's a girl. Or it's just a little girl.
The thing.
No, it's a human. Well,
The demon.
no. You don't know what it is. All you see it is as a human. And time for the next part. Time to kidnap you back here. So, talking with the Goliath, you got a very strong.
Excuse me. Can you start that over because I just came
Yeah.
back from the bathroom?
Okay. talking with the Goliath, you get a sense that there's something about the Goliath that doesn't really sit right, but also doesn't bother you at all. Something familiar. You get a sense that it's someone you could put your trust in if you wanted to. You get a sense that a similar power to the one in you is within the Goliath.
Can you say that again? Because you're breaking up still.
A similar power to the one inside you feels to you to be inside the Goliath.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, we're back.
Okay, so you're all standing around talking when the barkeep comes up to you guys like, get out of the way, we're trying to have a in here, you gotta get out the way so people can come in and out.
Oh, we're standing in a doorway.
Yeah, you're
This one
standing
does
right
not
inside the
see
door.
Any possible clients here.
Well, too bad for you, you're standing in the way for them, so it's impossible for them to come in. Either take a seat or get out of the bar. And he walks
My
back.
apologies. Let's sit down here. And I point to the table where they were previously seated and pull up some chairs for myself and Nico. She would join us. After.
Very well.
I guess everybody comes to the table. I'm just still standing around, nervously looking around.
Well,
Please, frightened one, be at ease.
It's hard not to be.
This one will do you no harm.
Okay, I'll just sit
So-
down as far away from the elf as possible.
Oh, what
So-
are y'all doing around here?
Have come to this town, to this world, pursuit of knowledge.
Knowledge. Big lady over there, pointing out to the Goliath, who I previously wasn't aware of was actually a female. I'm sorry about that. Actually, I don't think our characters introduce themselves. I know. And what's your name over there? Pointing at Kari, who I'm not aware of right now. What's her name or not?
and reintroduce
Andre.
yourself.
Can
Although-
someone say me my name?
Yeah, Andre, your character.
Your character name.
Like in game, introduce yourself.
Right. My name's Layden. What's yours?
Yeah. What could I ask about something? What's my name in game again?
What's
Kari.
Wait, did you not name your character?
Your name is
Yeah,
Kari.
We were choosing the name for
Kari.
him.
Kari
Oh,
Olsen.
yeah, okay.
I think it's written like this.
Yeah, Kari.
Yeah.
Cody. Just copy paste that and I can have that as my nickname.
Oh, you go to the on the page Roll20. You go right top right hand corner. There's a cog. My settings. In the display name bracket, you enter well the nickname, and we're gonna see it.
If you go to onto the cogwheel, yeah, and display name right under my settings.
Yeah, I've changed it.
Have you?
You gotta press save name though.
No, but like I know how to change nickname.
Do you know how to
You
change?
did. He did it in
Did?
Discord. He did it in
Oh,
Discord.
in Discord, yeah.
For some reason, he keeping the exclamation mark.
Kasashai Andre. Yeah. Session 1 flying by, just fun.
Right. I'm here working some mercenary work. I was training to be an Eldritch Knight for the good. Sorry, is it an Emperor, Empress, King, Queen?
Emperor.
Yeah, for the good Emperor. War has been interrupting that though.
There was a war?
Yes, there was.
Most
Yeah,
interesting.
refresh us on the status of that. Expressive.
Huh?
Refresh us on the status of the whole war thing.
So, there was a big war between the East and West, and it got put on ice. There's a peace treaty, basically a no attack time.
Right. Okay.
Because of the big attacks happening in Danelagh.
Right.
To the middle, right?
I follow in one of the
Yeah.
last battles. Hopefully, one of the last battles of this war. Looks like everything's coming to an end, though. We're gonna have a peace treaty here, so people tell me. I hope so, because war is a terrible thing. Anyhow, I've got some spare time on my hands, so hence the mercenary work.
Interesting. What do you mean by mercenary war?
Well, sometimes merchants, they carry stuff from one city to another, and they don't want to get beat up by some punk bandits, you see? So, they hire me or someone else. Sometimes several of us, depending on how big they are. Other things like that, mostly just protecting people. Good, honest pay.
Okay. Not the most enlightening trades, but yes.
Well, when I was busy training for become a knight for the Emperor, I was learning some magic. I know a little bit of it, but not much. Maybe that's more enlightening for you.
Well, magic itself does not guarantee enlightenment. Enlightenment must come from within, from the mind.
Huh?
Oh, is that so?
Indeed it is.
Right. I don't know much about this enlightenment stuff.
I pull like Layden's shirt and ask, could you remind me why we even came here?
Alright, we're gonna have some drinks actually.
Do you have the things that you need to pay with? Do you have them?
Things you need to pay with? Don't you mean money?
Yeah, those things. Do you have any?
I've got some. Now, speaking of which, I need to get to earning some money soon. been running a little dry lately. Haven't had a contract in a while.
There was a band of miscreants yesterday evening here.
And the
They seem-
miscreants.
Miss. What?
Mercenaries, perhaps? Such as you?
Well, many different kinds of mercenaries. Some of them are just basically bandits. Just pretending to be mercenaries. They'll shake you down for money.
Indeed, they seemed unsavory.
So is Layden unsavory then?
I hope not.
No, this Leiden does not strike me as such.
Plenty of unsavory times in the last number of years because of the war and whatnot. People always look for some people look for an excuse to be total assholes. Robbing and plundering, awful.
Indeed, these people do not know themselves.
What do you mean they don't know themselves? They seem. I think they do. Why do they not know themselves?
Their aggressive behavior comes from internal strife.
Internal what?
Internal strife. They are conflicted inside.
Oh, I'm not good with words, you know.
So, where exactly you from? See, both of us were from Eswart, but actually from this town, Thanta.
We live here.
I come from a place very far away,
Where? What's it called?
called Zeral, and it is not
Wow.
on the world as you know it.
I exhale pretty loud, like in great relief. That explains why you don't look like any elves I've seen.
Indeed, because this one is not an elf.
You're not an elf? What are you then?
All right then, what are you then?
I am one of the Gith Zerai, followers of Zertimon.
The Gihu?
Gith Zerai.
What are those?
We are the inhabitants of Limbo.
Limbo.
Indeed, pure chaos. We forge our cities and our fortresses with the will of our mind.
That's some funny place there. See, we forge our cities and fortresses with stone and wood.
This one sees that. This world is
You mean
far
stone
removed.
and metal?
And sometimes some metal. You're real fancy.
I feel relieved and offer the gift a hand and say, I'm sorry for being hostile. Can you forgive me?
This
I
one,
offer
That's
him a
alright,
handshake.
Nico.
I offer him a handshake.
This
Man
one-
understands.
this one understands and knows there are no need for apology.
Do you like accept the handshake? Because
Yeah, of course.
X. Do the thing.
The what now?
But he knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the thing?
Physical contact, dude.
Physical.
Oh. So, Snar, roll me a wisdom save.
Wait, who?
That's the
Snar.
Edwin's character.
Why?
What?
Hold on, that's new.
There are
Little do you know
things
that if you touch his
no one
character,
knows
you have to
about.
have do roll wisdom save.
He kinda does. He kinda does.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's pretty high.
Y- yeah, and I need to roll against it. I think. So,
Are you rolling my stuff?
no, I'm rolling my stuff.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're rolling.
Oh, do you now?
I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I did this to purely instigate.
Oh, this is fun.
Come on, man. Let's get the show on the road. I did it.
Indeed,
specifically
show on
for
the road.
fun.
So, Snar, I'm gonna pull you down so we can have a little chat, just the two of us.
Alright.
Just the two of us.
As you touch his hand, you hear a voice enter your head, demonic and dark, yet still soothing, as if from your home world. Oh, another mind to be mine. Did you hear? Did I cut out during that? Okay, I'll take that again. You hear a voice. You hear a voice inside your head, very
Yeah.
dark, yet very similar to something from Limbo. Yet another mind to be mine.
Can you repeat that?
Yet another mind to be mine.
Okay. And
You're now influenced by the split one. He can randomly give you suggestions which you have to roll against. And every day you also need to make a roll against every night you need to roll a constitution save to not get corrupted by his
This-
presence.
okay, this seems to be very upsetting to my character.
Well, it's fun stuff. Alright.
Oh, I see. This is interesting.
You see that shit?
Stuff is going down.
Yeah, finally, goddammit. It's at my expense, but come on. Do I feel anything from a handshake?
You feel something happening, something from inside you.
Oh, okay.
And you feel a approving presence.
I slowly add the handshake and pull my arms behind my back. Well, you know, like people do when they're trying to hide something.
Yes.
And
The frightened one.
yes,
There is something about you very disturbing. And it is not just the fright. There is something within you. But this one means
And before he's able to say what he tries, he feels himself unable to speak.
Oh yeah!
Are you alright?
Oh no.
Fuck yeah! Thank you, Nick.
What's going on?
Snar, he's trying to tell you something, but before he's able to end the sentence, he feels himself get choked up on his words, unable to speak.
Do I notice that?
Yeah, you all notice that he's trying to say something, but yes,
Are-
he
I-
becomes
are you-
unable to end his sentence.
Are you alright?
This one is not.
What happened?
I close my eyes, try to focus, and then I shake my head, and this one understands that there are mysteries that cannot be spoken of. But no, frightened one, that this one pities you.
Please don't. Whatever that means.
Oh, darkness rises until its power is complete. So for those wondering, basically, Frey's character is influenced by the Split One. It's his patron
So
due
nobody else
to
gonna react to that.
the way he's created.
Kinda like lost.
Well, Andre's soul was
So
sold
you
to
are
the same
okay?
creature, and Snar now getting corrupted
I
by the
think I am.
same evil.
I shake my head again.
Like horizontally, like saying no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun stuff. Alright, so after this weird happenings, do you decide to go look for work? Or
I think we came here for a drink. Maybe somebody remembers that.
maybe someone.
Any idea what we can do around here for work? Try to find something?
Don't we live in this town? Shouldn't you know?
We should, but
So, Layden, you know about
Yes.
the Mercenaries Guild? Basically a place where mercenaries can come to find, like, people seeking work, come there to seek adventures that can help them for pay. Like, an adventurers guild, basically.
great.
You know,
Perhaps
to put
something
in
I
the right
haven't really
words.
tried before, but should. Question mark.
You have been there before. It's how you got into it. You heard about it and went there, became a mercenary, took odd jobs here and there to sustain yourself.
So Nico, what do you think of heading down over to the Adventurers Guild? Looking for some work. Maybe you two could tag along as well.
Indeed,
Might
this
be
one,
able to find something even more juicier than what I usually do.
Whatever you think's best, I'm just following you, I guess.
indeed, this one needs to observe the frightened one.
Please don't. I don't think you should. Do
She's
that.
really shaking. She's really shaken up from all the fighting. I can only guess what kind of horrible things you've seen. I saw my friend die during one of the last battles. So I understand you, Nico. I understand you.
Mm, for the for for your sake, I hope you don't.
Okay then.
Is that I come up I come up to Kari and place my hand on her shoulder. Are you awake?
Yeah.
That's another physical contact.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Nothing happens.
I mean, yeah, because gets sort of psionic. This is why he feels it.
Yeah. So, as Layden suggested, Layden really needs some like money, and maybe his newfound friends are willing to come with him to the Adventurers Guild. Maybe we go now.
Yeah.
Alright. So you'll get
so
up.
we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get up from your seats and Layden takes charge. You follow him to a building down in in Longarth.
I still try to keep my distance from Jnar.
And I keep my eyes on Nico.
I mean, all I do is literally just hold my hands close to my chest and shake. Uncontrolled.
Layden thinks Jannar just has a thing for Nico. Constantly looking at her.
You make your way down to the Adventurers Guild. You walk inside. You see a notice board in the entrance hallway, with a few papers set up.
Alright. Well, Layden goes up to the board, takes a look at the papers.
So you find a couple, some just finding and killing goblins, others being escorting mercenaries, merchants.
Now, breaking character again. This is all kind of in the direction you were intending to go, right?
They're kind of wherever. They go to
So we
different
got
places.
No, I mean as a DM, like it's all going to like somewhere you're
Was that
intending
the
to go.
plan?
Because
I have my ways to get through. The whole thing is just tailored towards the backstories at the moment, to a good way to get them together
they'll
to
reveal
party.
itself over time as well.
Yeah, it will reveal itself.
Okay, so
yeah, for now it feels like a standard start.
yeah, Layden
Yeah.
is going to read up on the different kind of jobs available, perhaps something suitable for a larger group, because those probably pay more money.
Nico also tries to read those, but having trouble discerning the letters. I just
Roll an intelligence check.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am proficient in reading, so I do not need to do this.
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah,
I
you-
know I suck.
You can read some words, but you're having trouble reading
But big words.
big words. Yeah.
If they held like 4 or more syllables, I can't read them.
So can I try to?
You can read it, no problem.
I swear to God, if he reads worse than me.
Andre,
should I roll a D20?
You don't need to roll. Nico has his reasons to having to roll. You know common, and it's all in common. You can read
so
it
then
without
I
trouble.
Read it.
You read they're basic contracts, like mercenary contracts, and such. Nothing special more than just going to the forest, killing monsters, or escorting merchants, and that kind of stuff. Just standard mercenary contracts.
can I possibly roll to find something hidden?
You can try. Roll an
Okay.
investigation if you want to.
Is that D20 too?
Um, y- if you want, you can just try to find it on your character sheet.
Can you just copy paste what I need to roll?
It's a D20 plus 2 since last time.
Oh yeah, so it's actually the
Is
same.
it? Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
that's
A
the roll
D20
for
plus
roll.
2, yeah.
D20 plus 2.
Yeah.
So instead of a 0, it's just 2.
No, instead of after the 0, you add, yeah, like that. You
Add
plus
2.
2. Yeah,
Plus 2.
like so. And you, depending on the skill, if you're proficient in it,
Like
and like
this.
that. So 12. You look at the board, you look around, and you don't see anything hidden at all. It seems very straightforward, and clear. Nothing that catches your eye to be out of place.
Okay. Try it at least.
You try to find something secret on a billboard.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's the smartest thing I've ever done.
Comes from a very smart Goliath
He's new
barbarian.
to billboards. He hasn't
Yeah.
seen these before.
Yeah, but it's basically as a wooden board that's on the wall with papers on.
But if I got any higher roll, then let's see.
That doesn't mean
Right.
you find anything. That just means you have a higher chance of finding something if there is something.
Yeah, because there always can be just nothing.
Yeah.
So Layden comments, "They're awfully fascinated."
At least I tried, though.
Yeah. Okay. Back to Layden. You find a contract for a merchant
Yes.
escort to death row.
To where?
Death row.
Can we get
Death
like
row?
a map?
Death
Death
row.
Wait, did you
Death
actually say
row.
Death
It
row?
is literally named Death Row.
Oh, you renamed Caldley to Death Row.
Yeah,
Sounds
I.
fun. Shall we do
Oh,
that?
okay. Yeah,
It just
yeah,
happened to
I'm
fit
sorry.
very well.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wow,
so
you
it's
renamed
Death
the face
Row.
and everything.
It's the
Okay.
same Death Row without a job.
Well, I'm gonna change the names. Anyways.
Death Row without a W.
Oh my shit! Is this a prison town?
So,
Are we escorting prisoners?
well,
Are they gonna sell slaves?
if these two don't have much to do, there's this contract for escorting some merchants down over to Death Row. They need a number of people. One guy is not enough. Or it's two.
It says it's a contract for a normal sized party.
Just a group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 or 5 people, let's say.
Yeah.
5,
And-
ideally.
On the paper, it says
Son of a bitch.
you see a room number on the bottom right
Yeah.
of it as well. Room 6.
Room 6, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I don't think it does because this is not a fucking MMO. It doesn't say the required amount of people.
No, it doesn't. Why would it?
I mean, sometimes people like work to hire a certain rough number of people. Like, you're not gonna hire just one guy for a job usually.
No.
Anyways, doesn't matter. So, I head over to what are we supposed to head over to this room?
Yeah.
So, interesting. Let's head on over to his room and sort it out in there.
Okay. I follow him.
Yes. Moving things along, we head over to the room.
Does the rest follow?
Yeah.
Assuming-
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that time we got some action.
We're walking down Death Row.
No. To Death Row, not down. Down later, maybe. Not to be confused with the village of Downwaiter.
This doesn't sound nice. What's the job? What do we do?
Just protect and some merchant.
Protect from what?
Well, that's a good question. You see, on the way to death row, there's... Okay, can I roll for this?
What are you trying to roll for?
What might be a hazard between Dunton and death row that would affect the merchant going to try to get some down there?
Nature check.
Nature check, in which I am entirely not proficient at.
Yeah, this is nothing you know that much of.
Can I like sort through my memories and try to remember?
But maybe I'm familiar with the local area or something, cause you know.
Yeah,
Can I sort through my memories and try to?
There tend to be goblins around like the roads.
Oh no.
Sometimes there's goblins running around.
Goblins and wolves.
Critters.
Sometimes wolf tamers like hobgoblins. Goblins.
We're so fucking dead.
And don't ever underestimate goblins. See, one total joke. Easy to deal with.
Something
but there's a couple of them, then they start becoming a problem. The whole pack, oh boy.
A whole goblin town, you're dead. Layden, you notice Nico not having any weapons at all?
Yep.
Yeah. Right,
in fact, the funny thing is, like, I may seem clothed, but to be honest, if you look at it closely, I'm wearing basically bandages and rags all over my body. I'm completely strapped up. I have a cloak. My hands are almost completely bandaged. There's no sign of flesh in sight. Everything is bandaged.
I suppose I should mention,
including my feet. I don't wear shoes.
I suppose I should mention, yeah.
There's cloth on my face too.
Something that catches your eyes though is a medallion around her neck.
It's hidden beneath the bandages. You can't see it.
Okay.
It's not under the bandages.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I don't see the end of it, but I see that you have some kind of medallion. Right? Hey, Nico, you used to have a bow with you. Still have it? I don't see you. I didn't see you carry around earlier.
I lost it back in the field. Like.
Why didn't you get that? Maybe. When did you get that necklace? And then they start like pointing at the necklace, and my hand is going towards it.
I start backing up. I take like one step back and cover it with my hands. It's nothing. Just a trinket. I found it.
On the battlefield?
Yes.
Okay. Well. Anyways. Let's head on over to the room. I should mention that Layden, when he's out during the day, he's wearing his chainmail armor on him, as you never know when he might come across some work, such as today.
He must be feeling the swamp pass.
The swamp pass, indeed. Yes. Now, Layden is nearly 6 foot tall human man, in his mid-late 20s, brown hair, relatively like a normal length of hair, not short though.
We should have described our.
I should have done this earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we should have done this way before.
So yeah. Do we move on to the room?
Yeah, I am.
Expersia.
Okay. So you guys make it over to the room. You walk inside, and inside you see a man pacing back and forth. He's wearing rather rich-looking clothing.
Looks like you're waiting for us, mister.
He turns to you. Finally! Alright. Finally, some people who get me going.
Ah, I see we're bodyguards today, are we?
Yeah, kind of. I need you to protecting me and my cargo down to Death Row to get it sold.
Don't you worry, mister. Wolves, goblins, no problem.
Wonderful. Shall we get going now? Or is there any questions?
Layden looks over to Jnar and Kari. What do you say we head on down with them right now?
Very well.
Layden doesn't seek to ask any questions.
Right, so you guys follow him out, and you guys move. You walk down. You guys walk from the Adventurers Guild after him telling the people that run the place that he found a contractor or mercenaries, and then you guys make your way down to West Road.
Yeah, so I will make a note here that I make sure I collect all the items that I have in my character sheet with me, as they might, for whatever reason, become useful at some point in time in the future. So I have them all in a
Mr.
bag or
I
something.
want half the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make your way down to West Road. You get to a basically a carriage garage, and yeah, down here.
Where?
Right, not right there.
Gotcha.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, zoomed in.
He takes you inside this rather high building with a big, like, barn-sized door. Basically a big barn. And inside you see a...
Stalls, huh? This is stalls, huh?
Basically it's a big room filled with carriage stalls.
Yeah, these are stalls.
Yeah. So he takes you back to one, and you see a carriage with a big wooden box with small windows on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the carriage?
Indeed. I have to get these slaves down to Death Row.
By the way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
In case you don't notice the voice, when I sound gruff, I speak out of character.
There's not that big of a difference.
This is a noticeable difference.
Yeah, so just talk your normal voice, that's fine.
Now, I'm fine with driving this thing if you want me to.
That's fine. I can drive it myself. I just need you guys to protect me.
All right, I'll take a seat next to you then.
All right. There are seats on the sides for the rest of you, if you wanna sit in those.
Correct. So I get inside.
Yes.
Do you really want to get inside it?
Is there enough
Get
place
on it,
like
right.
on the roof of the carriage to sit on?
Yeah, you can sit on the roof if you want to.
I'm sitting on the roof. I'm sitting on the roof.
Okay, so I'm sitting on the roof too.
Okay.
No!
Nice.
So
Can I sit on the back? Can I actually sit on the back?
No, you're already getting on the roof. It'd be too awkward now.
there are seats on the side of the carriage if you want to sit there.
I guess I'll stay on the roof begrudgingly.
Okay. You guys hear from inside the carriage, hear sounds of small shitter shatter.
Can I look inside?
Yeah, you look inside, you see some slaves inside.
Slaves?
Yeah, slaves.
Actually slaves.
Yeah.
Hello.
I did not even bother taking a look inside, so I'm just on the front.
Yeah, you're used to such things like slave trading.
No, wait, is a slave trade legal in Eswar?
It's legal.
Okay, I come up to sir, why are the people like tied and gagged?
No, they're not tied or gagged. They're just
In
in
chains.
there. No. They're not tied in there. They're just locked inside the carriage. It's It's basically a wooden box with a lock on
I
the
got
door.
it. I got it. I'm like, sir, why are there people in the box?
They're slaves. Why wouldn't they be in there?
Slaves?
On the mention of slaves, I stand up suddenly and look towards the caravan master.
He just looks at you like all confused.
Um,
Did you not read the paper?
there wasn't any. I turned to Layden. Was there any? Did it say it would be slaves?
Yeah, some slaves. So what?
What do you mean? So what? These are people.
Never been a problem around us.
Never been a problem right here. Why?
Are you serious? Are you going along with this?
Oh, law.
Why not?
The law and everything there. You need slaves to run the. I don't know what slaves do around here, but whatever they do.
Well, being a slave in Westeros isn't
Wait a minute.
really
Wait a minute.
that
They
bad.
don't take cotton, do they? They're not black. Oh no, I'm getting out of this game.
They're not black.
There ain't gonna be no racism in here.
There's no racism. There's elves. There's humans.
I'm
and
not allowed
dwarf.
to say. I'm not allowed to say the C word.
In this
Children?
world,
No.
racism isn't really a thing. Not here, at least. These are people who's like had
like I
money
think-
problems. They've had big debts, and because they couldn't pay the debts, the person they had the debt to became.
But
they
don't
shows
think-
what they became their
I
slave.
get it. I
basically.
get it. This is what happened to the Asian
They're
Greeks.
they're
Yeah.
indentured servants. You see.
But if you go like, isn't the reason some of the reason racism exists is because of the slave thing in the real world?
Back in ancient
Well-
Greece, there weren't different races. They were all Greeks, but still there were slaves. It was. It,
Yeah,
was, yeah,
it has
was
nothing
like
to do with
X-
race.
It
Slavery.
like X described, if you were so far in debt that you can cover, you become a slave.
Yeah, basically you become the property of the person you owe the money to.
Yeah, and you pay up for the rest of your life, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
kind of, depending on where you end up as a slave.
So
your
I
owner
mentioned,
becomes-
yeah. See, they signed a fancy contract, and well, they're his servants now. Part of the paperwork. Now, you knew that, or you knew what I do, and go look for work, and don't have to, sign some kind of contract for whatever they are looking for.
I look inside at the people, and I get on the roof and just say nothing.
When you looked in there, you noticed that they didn't seem to be that bad in health.
They didn't sit
They
in
seemed
bench.
well taken care of, even though they were slaves.
Okay. I just say nothing. I get on the roof. Is the gift on the roof, or is he? I mean, is he right now, Ed?
Yeah.
Are you on the roof?
Yes.
Did I notice Jnar like react to us saying slaves?
You saw him react to the whole slave thing, yeah. You were next to him.
I sit on the roof. I guess we're sitting kind of close, and I say, "Don't you feel that it's not right to have slaves?"
Slavery is the single worst thing one can do.
I have to agree on this.
It is the basis of the will of our people. We were once slaves. We are not anymore. And thus, slavery is an abomination to our kind.
I'm sorry, I guess.
And thus, this one will remove the shackles from these people.
That's admirable.
Well,
Anything else happens?
he looks back. The contractor looks up and goes like, "Are you still gonna do the contract, or are you withdrawing?"
I follow Lady. If he goes with it, so do I.
Nico, just
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do this.
Kari's just like, "Hey, let's do this."
I don't
Yeah,
know what's going on.
yes, yes, sir. Don't worry, sir. We're definitely in for this contract. I'm just gonna be right back, and I climb up next to go like, Nico, you should zip it here. Just stay along for the ride. It's not like you enslave these folks or anything.
Okay, whatever you say. I'll be quiet.
The armed one, I turn to Layden. The
Yeah.
armed one. Are your kind
Slavers.
slavers? Yes,
Some people do some slavery. I don't personally.
Mm.
Part of our
but are
laws
you
and everything.
agreeable to that?
Well, I mean, need money, so I don't particularly care too much. And I'm not, it's like I said, not like I'm doing the slaving. I'm just making sure this guy here doesn't get hurt by some animals or worse, goblins. And I
Yet
don't think
animals-
anyone wants people to get hurt.
Yet animals do not know of slavery.
Well, animals are animals. They don't know much, do they?
Do you think that some of the slaves enjoy being slaves?
I don't know. I don't think so. So as I understand, like the slaves, like are they slaves from birth, or are they slaves after, like, or
Nah,
like
like-
agreements, or what?
No one is at birth a slave. They have gone into debt,
Right.
into
so, yeah,
very
but
deep debt.
none of them are born.
They put
slaves.
themselves in the
But,
situation.
They,
But,
they screwed up, and well, now they owe a bunch of money to the guy, and they're just working to pay it off. I mean,
So
I never
then-
owed money to anyone, you see. Ever,
So then,
not
if
one
you're a
day in my
slave,
life.
can you get some like
Just don't owe money.
romance, or is that like not allowed?
Just don't owe money to people, and you're fine.
So these people are slaves only because of gold?
Yeah, that's right. They owed money,
Did
and
that-
now they have to work for him because they owe him money, and well, because they don't have money, they can't just pay it back.
This is even worse than this one thought.
Is it? I think it's worse. They're born a slave and everything, because at least now when it's like that, they don't have any chance to like do anything and avoid it. But they just never owe the guy money, then they don't become slaves. It's pretty simple. And see, I know I was never raised in a castle or anything. Got a fancy, really fancy education. Born to a carpenter, and I mean I know that.
Excuse me, but like, could I say this? We have laws concerning slave trade, and the way it works is I pay off their debt, and they become my property, and I sell them on. And what they do then is they become slaves, and all slaves get paid. They're not slaves for life. They're slaves until they can pay off their debt.
that.
It's not so horrible.
Okay, so they don't. So the owners doesn't inflate their money. Okay.
It's not like they're gladiators.
Yeah.
Well,
There's all
I
those
thought
kinds
they
of
were saying that
there's all
the
kinds of
owners inflated the money so they never could pay it off.
see there's regulations and stuff. I don't know them off by heart, but they exist.
If the
There's a set
mission,
amount of money that slaves get each day as a minimum, and yeah, I just
This-
sell them on. I'm just a middleman. I'm just out here trying to make me some money.
the society
well,
condones slavery, then the mind of the society is broken.
It's a way to keep the economy going.
well, if you don't like it so much, well, maybe go talk if you ever can. Mention it to the emperor or the council or whatever, and see if they'll change it. But till then, slavery.
Just hear him smashing on the keyboard.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Alright, what's next?
Right. So
There we go.
What happened?
Of course I'm laughing.
I asked what happened.
What happened? So, what happens now? You all still agree to do the contract, I guess? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we do with the big one, the merchant say, and pointing at the big Goliath?
she's a friend one. She's yeah, like I mentioned what she does, I guess.
Wouldn't she be able to keep up with the cart?
Andre?
Yeah. What?
Can you
So-
keep up with the carriage?
Yeah. Keep up with the carriage.
You're
Are you
basically
sure?
you're basically gonna try to run at beside the
At
carriage.
the horse speed, yeah.
Well, they're not gonna go full speed, so you all could probably
You can
just
walk.
keep
You can walk.
yeah, you all could probably
wanna
just
roll
walk
something?
beside it. No,
Okay.
Wait, is there not enough space for the space for her?
Can he fit
He's-
on the roof?
She's too big.
she's
She might
7
fit on
feet.
the roof. Both of us get off it.
What if
Let me
what
show
if
you
like
something
the
about
cycle
base.
like cycle like
we're
two of them get off?
talking. What are we talking? Wait, no specific weight or height, but we're talking like 300 pounds.
Yeah, I was bigger guardian. Scales.
I mean, 300 is way too much.
No, if you're like let's say 8 feet
Goliaths
tall,
are-
if you're 8 feet tall and you're muscular, you're gonna have a ton of weight.
We're talking a barbarian here with 17 strength.
Oh yeah, 280 and 340, probably, yeah.
Right. So we keep up this funny little thing where the Goliath is running next to the cart or walking or whatever it may be, while we're on our way to death row. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Death row
you
sounds
get on the
fun.
road. It will take it would take you about 4 hours to death row at the speed you're going. It's not
Really?
too-
The map is this small?
It's more than 4 hours, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be at least a day.
I mean,
Well,
if you're saying it's 4
I'm
hours,
thinking.
realistically, you're saying it's like 20 to 30 something kilometers away.
Yeah, it's the map
Okay,
would turn
not-
out to be
yeah.
very small.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, okay, let's say if you go, let's say you're going at like, what's the human running speed, like average human running speed. Let's go divide that by 2.
It's 6
Give
kilometers
me a
per hour.
second. Give me a second. My brain is slow at the moment. It would take 11 hours.
Okay. So, I mean,
The map really is small.
11 hours?
Yeah,
small?
Well, you have to consider that the speed of like this wagon. Assuming it's slower than humans' running speed.
It's
Means
human
that
walking
the-
speed. It's human
Yeah,
walking.
it means that this entire continent.
It's like 5-6 kilometers per
Like
hour.
if I look at the map, I could probably give you an estimate of the size of the continent. Probably
Yeah.
it's smaller than what you tend to be.
You're going
Yeah,
to
it's
be
gotta
running,
be very-
basically
it's
running
very
speed.
small. No, running speed is like 12, but if Andre runs this entire time, he's gonna be exhausted.
Not necessarily.
Probably.
Yeah, you would be.
If he runs at least for an hour straight, he's gonna be exhausted by one level at least.
I would be exhausted in real life for 1 minute.
I mean, with real life doesn't matter here, but
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, the distance you've set for us on this big map is basically
well, okay, you can run. Okay,
it's basically
run a
60
marathon.
kilometers. It's fucking nothing. Like I'd say it's maybe a day, maybe 2, but
Oh wait,
not
yeah.
an hour. It's gotta be at least a couple days.
or sorry. So
No.
so I'll bring a marathon, which is 42 kilometers. You can run that in a little like let's see how many hours.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay, if you're a man at max, like it's 2 hours to run a marathon. But it'll
That's-
take you probably because you're not like if you're not like
You're basically
professional runner,
jogging.
it's
You're
2
not
hours.
sprinting.
It's probably like, let's say it takes you 3 to 4 hours to run 42 kilometers. And you have to be in pretty good physical shape, which I guess the character would be in.
It isn't that large of a world.
I mean, if it's that
Yeah,
small,
okay.
it's gotta be ridiculous. Okay, can we at least settle on that it takes
Yeah.
us a day? At least a day.
I need to go through it all. Don't worry, it takes you a
you-
while.
Yeah. We'll just say it's some time later.
Yeah, like when do we depart? Which time of day it is when we depart?
It's around midday, noon.
All right. So like, anything happens during our travel because I might start talking to somebody.
So
Like for the first hour, does anything happen?
nothing
Right.
happens during the first hour. You travel for a couple hours. You start getting into a forest part, and you continue traveling for a while until
Okay, so I feel a bit uncomfortable with the guest sitting right by me, and I sort my memories, trying to find what people do when they feel uncomfortable, and I find that they start small talk. So I start small talk.
Smart.
Small talking.
So
Hello there, human.
So you don't like slaves too, huh? I noticed that, but
Let's speak.
would you fight for the freedom or something? Not that I'm trying to convince you to do that, but
Of course I would.
you would ruin the job to freedom.
Indeed, that is what this one plans to do. Of course, I'm saying it not loud enough so that the merchant can hear it.
You would get in trouble if you do that.
one does not stand by his mind, then he is not worthy of anything.
But you can die if you do that. There are people that are out to kill people like you, that destroy merchandise.
It is better die within his mind, outside his mind, than let his mind die by doing something against oneself.
I turn to him and grab and use my both hands to grab onto his shoulders, and I shake him. No, it's not. You don't know that.
Ooh.
Nani, you don't know that.
How do I do this? Znar.
You drag him to Shepard's Secret Stand.
Not yet. Znar, roll me a Constitution save. Ooh. Oh my god. That is
First one of the campaign.
bad.
That's impressive.
Okay,
I
so
fixed that.
Znar, you start to question your own thoughts. You start to question your own fighting against slavery.
It's not a constitution. I think it's wisdom, because if it's in mine, it's
Doesn't
wisdom.
matter.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. It honestly matter. It's still
I
one.
can
It's
roll
still,
again.
it's still, no.
No, no,
you don't
no.
roll
This
again.
is a con save.
You still roll a 1. That's the thing.
Yo.
It doesn't matter. It's a con save on it.
Even if it was
for
a wisdom
reasons.
save, you wouldn't
Like
have a high
I did this thing with the intention, like, you don't know what it's like to die, so it's better to stay alive.
Yeah. Znar, you start to question your
I
thoughts.
close my eyes and try to clear my thoughts.
Roll a wisdom save.
Another one. Oh, it's 13. Okay.
Doesn't help.
It doesn't?
It doesn't help. You still feel it inside your head. Even when you're trying to focus on yourself, you still feel yourself start to wander towards, why would I think it's wrong? They've done it to themselves. It's their own fault for putting themselves into that situation.
Take a dagger, start cut on my forehead.
You try to
Stab
stab.
yourself on the
You try to stab yourself.
Not stab, a gentle nibble, just
Oh, okay.
Um, So you poke it against your forehead. You start to bleed from the little cut you make. And you take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Good start.
And
That
the
would be
thoughts
funny
don't
if he,
stop.
like, got one, like, he got so hard attacked that he just had 1 point left, but since he
No,
was
no,
already
it's
taking
just
like
the impact.
damage,
It's just the impact.
yeah.
Unless we're talking about damage over time effect.
No, just he cut himself. So, but him cutting himself doesn't do anything. It just like you now feel a little bit of pain as well.
I concentrate on the pain.
So he doesn't
Doesn't
actually
help.
take damage.
Not really. It doesn't help trying to focus on it. The thoughts overpower you.
Yeah, the questioning intensifies.
Yeah. You feel like you can't really do anything about this. you feel it overpower you, whatever you do.
I notice all this and I frightened. I remove my hands from his shoulders and I turn my back to him and I hold my head and say to myself, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
I try to speak.
What are you trying to say?
Dan. Oh, what?
You're breaking up, dude.
I'm saying, what have you done?
I didn't do anything.
Right.
I didn't do anything. I didn't mean to do anything. I'm sorry.
Doomed us all.
I mean, metagaming speaking, you're all doomed just because you're in a party with me.
Andre, you're not one to talk.
Okay, so what happens next?
I say nay.
He didn't mean to. He didn't mean you have to say that. I don't think you. Oh wait, you could have seen that. Did he see that?
Did who see what?
He's going by the carriage. He probably saw this shit.
He saw that something's happening up there. He noticed
Snar
being like cut himself.
Holding my head and looking to the side because I turned my back to Snar.
Yeah. He sees something going up there. He doesn't know what though. So, everyone roll perception.
Perception, is that a D20?
I still
yes,
need to
the first
teach you your
roll.
character sheet.
Now,
roll a d20
Oh yeah! Oh
plus.
yeah!
Now,
That's
I
okay.
should
What am
ask.
I gonna roll?
Perception. A d20 plus 2.
Okay, so it's the same.
Snar. I think Snar.
Oh.
Does Snar roll as well because he's trying to concentrate? I think his eyes are.
He needs to roll.
I have
He has
my
his
full
advantage.
concentration on this butterfly that's on the carriage.
Snar, roll with disadvantage.
Roll
So
again,
roll once
Brian.
more. Roll again to see if it.
I roll a 5.
It's
Okay, yeah.
okay, I
So.
have the eyes on the prize.
Nico.
Yep.
After going through this forest for 3 hours, you start hearing sounds.
What kind of sounds?
You hear rumbling in the trees, and you hear a branch crack.
That was the sound.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That's all you hear.
All right.
You hear them. You hear them getting louder.
Where's Layton? Do I know where Layton is?
He's
Yeah,
at the
I'm on
front of the carriage.
Yeah, I'm right next to the merchants.
I lean over to Layton and say, Layton, I have this feeling that something is following us. Don't you hear it?
Following us, and then I look back behind the cart. Not the cart, the carriage, and I presume we see nothing following us.
Nothing behind you.
Following us where?
I don't know. I just heard sounds. They sound suspicious. Maybe we should be careful. We should prepare for something.
Maybe I should investigate.
Are you gonna investigate?
Please don't.
So I turned to the merchant. Sir, my cousin here says she heard some weird sounds. Want me to investigate them or stick on the carriage and keep moving?
We could stop the car and check out if you want to.
It's your call, so.
While
You're
he
the
does
one
that,
paying
while he
us
does
after
it,
all.
I turn to Kari and say, could you stop and look around, please? Or just look around, keep moving. There's something following us. I'm sure of it.
As you guys are talking, the merchant stops the cart.
I turn to Jnar and well, I do the same thing, and I shake him and try
I push him away. Her.
Okay.
Wake up, look around.
So, Shinari, you kind of wake up from
No.
your trance. Now, when you're getting shaken, you're like, what's happening?
Does the voice still linger, or
It still lingers, but it quiets down a bit.
I just shrug and say no?
You all now notice you've stopped.
Express it, real quick. So as we stop the cart, I want to make this clear. Is it okay? Do I know if it's like it's safer to have the merchant inside the carriage? Is that fine? Because I would like to ask him to go inside the carriage.
There's a lock on the carriage.
You feel like that
okay.
would be a bad idea. You don't know
Okay, so
what they would do.
it's all slave. Okay, yeah, never mind. I get
It's
it.
a
He
slave
opens the lock,
cart.
we're gonna run out.
Yeah, okay. I get the context. Never mind. I wouldn't ask that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Moving on.
So, you know, all the cart stops. You all notice a fallen tree on the road.
I know where this is going.
So, because of my, let's say, maybe my military experience, maybe I can recognize that this is potentially a trap.
Investigation.
Yeah, can I have advantage because of my background? Like, not my as in my backstory of the soldier thing. Okay, yeah. Investigation.
Yeah.
I'll roll once more for
Bruh.
Ah.
Brady, bruh.
Mm.
Brah.
So I'll say this.
You look around. You don't get any. You don't think it's a trap. You just think something.
Looks like a tree. Looks like a tree just fell. It's unfortunate.
Can I roll to see that something is amiss? I mean, it's the same skill, right?
I mean, I have reason to potentially suspect that it's this.
I
Well,
mean,
you could help
I
him,
found
but-
out the rustling. It might.
Yeah,
Well,
so,
no.
that's actually
What you can do is help him with his investigation, which just puts advantage. And
Yeah, but he already has advantage, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
F.
So you're now stopped here with a tree crossing your path, blocking you from continuing further at the moment.
Alright, look, Mr. Merchant, we're gonna have to clear this tree from the road so your carriage can go down the path, down to Death Row. Now this is actually a good question. Do we have any equipment for removing a tree from the road? Just at a cursory look, it's
Axes.
whatever might be
Oh, wait.
present on the
We
carriage.
have Kari
or
with
on...
an axe. We have Kari with an axe. And
Actually,
she's,
no, wait, does Kari actually have an axe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ballax.
Oh, okay.
She's a barbarian.
Now,
Yeah.
our friend Kari over here, she has a very big axe. She can cut up the tree and then move the parts individually off the road, and then we can continue on. So I tell that to the merchant.
Oh,
Well-
while they do that, can I like look on the ground, look at the scenery, try to see if anything else is broken, if there are any tracks or something, like
Ooh.
like any remains of activity.
You mean from the carriage, or are you gonna get off the carriage?
Roll investigation.
Is that investigation? Is that not survival?
No, that is investigation. That's
Okay.
Alright.
Nah.
You're looking for You're looking.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation doesn't matter.
Pretty sure. It's,
When you're trying
I
to
rolled
find
shit.
clues about something,
I
it's
rolled shit,
investigation.
so I couldn't find anything.
yeah.
No, you don't find any
No clue.
clues. You don't see any tracks. Nothing that indicates that people have done anything. You see tracks on the road, but they're just leading along the road.
Alright, horrible suggestion time. So, how about Carrie? Is it Carrie or Kari? What's her name?
Kari.
Andre?
Cory.
Kari. How about you and I, we go together, fix up this tree situation.
Yeah,
And,
we go right ahead.
Yeah, and Jnar and Nico here make sure the merchant friend of ours is all right. All right, so I would like to get off the cart now and walk with Kari to the tree.
All right. So you and Kari
Certainly.
walk up to the tree, and you get to
Roll
it.
for initiative.
No, it's just a tree.
It's
I'm
it's
still
it's a
looking
normal
around.
tree.
I'm still looking around, trying to find anything.
The only way you can surprise me here is if the tree comes to life.
Yup. And it sets itself on fire too.
Sorry. We come
So, if you wanna keep, you can roll on another check if you want.
both of us?
Investigation.
Perception. I mean, on him. He's trying to keep an eye out.
Oh, me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hold up.
you guys dealing with the tree. Roll a strength check to.
God damn it! I suck.
Can I roll athletics?
Is that a D20
Because
plus?
I think this is something that would fall in the domain of athletics.
Pure cutting. Just make an attack at the tree to try to
Okay.
cut it up.
Yeah.
That's
Is that a D20 or D20 plus?
I think it's a D20 plus your strength.
Can you
D20
find
plus
your
strength.
character sheet?
It's not just.
It's a
strength.
D20 plus 2 plus his strength modifier, which is 3.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna click on my saving throw then, because I have proficiency on that, so I'll just roll that.
Nice.
Alright.
17 plus
Three,
3,
13.
13, yeah.
But if we
And
average it,
Andre, open your character sheet.
Where is that?
so
in
at the
the-
top right of your screen, you have this little newspaper icon. If you click on that, click on
Uh-huh.
Carrie Olsen, right? Then
Carrie
you click
Olsen?
on
Uh-huh.
You
Oh.
double click the name.
I've clicked it once on the parent
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah,
and then you click on the character sheet button on the page.
Yeah.
And then you have the sheets.
and then you roll down to the bottom of the page and it says attacks and spellcasting. One of them is Great Axe.
What a-
Click on Great Axe.
Uh, where is the great?
On the roll down to the
There
bottom.
it is.
Yeah, you
It's
find
5
it.
plus.
Plus 5. Yeah, click there. Click on that when it turns red. And
And then submit.
yeah, as a public role. And then click in the chat on the name Great Axe. In the chat.
Oh shit.
In the chat.
If you go back to the chat bubble left of the journal,
Yeah.
then it should say 12, and under that it says Great Axe.
Okay. I
Click the
that,
name Great Axe in the
submit,
chat then,
then
and submit, yeah. And it will roll damage. And Ladon, roll me a... What are you using to shop with?
Well,
Golden sword.
I guess a longsword with both my hands. I'll put my shield aside and I'll two-hand my longsword in this case.
Okay, so roll the damage for that.
Now, do I include all relevant modifiers?
Yeah, if you're using strength only. You can use
Actually-
dex to hit, but strength for the damage.
I know this sounds completely ridiculous, but I think it makes more sense mechanically speaking for me to attack it one-handed than with both my hands. But I'll attack it with both anyways.
Why?
because I have dueling, and that gives me more damage. If
Oh,
I'm using-
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny if I'll use both anyways, because that's just completely.
I think you should do it with one hand still because you got 2 guaranteed damage.
So I know, but that's gamey. Oh, okay, yeah. So you include proficiency in damage, right? So I'm proficient with the weapon.
Proficiency to
Yeah.
the roll attack.
Or is it
Yeah,
just the
so-
attack roll? No, it's just the attack roll. Is 8 then?
So you attack the tree, you get it in half, and let me check your strength stats.
Actually, let me take a look at this because this already does everything. Ah, okay.
Yeah, of course it does everything.
I totally forgot about this.
So yeah.
Indeed. F. Okay, well, it's the 8 damage that the secret roll to, not this one, which is a much better roll in comparison.
And
My
now,
strength stat is actually decent. It's 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's the highest stat everybody has in this fucking party.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
you
sure
see, we
about
have
that?
crits.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
So I want to ask you. I know it's kind of relevant. What happens with Steph's character? Is he magically with us, or are you just gonna fear him?
You haven't met him yet. He'll meet you guys later on.
All right.
So, as you're chopping the logs, you hear sounds from the forest again, as goblins comes out from the forest.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. We're gonna get Goblin Slayer.
Do we have goblins?
We're gonna be attacked.
Yes, attacked by the goblins. And if you put your
Oh,
characters in
no.
between there,
Yeah, I sent you a token because I, like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Pull your tokens
I
out.
also sent you
I
a
sent it. I
token.
sent it to your Discord, bruh.
open,
I-
pull the name from the journal out and see what happens.
Oh, you actually got it.
Oh, you didn't add a token for mine.
No, because I don't have a. You haven't sent a token, and it's
I just
unclear
sent
if
you a
you.
token.
Yeah.
Can you use it?
Pull your character out. I haven't changed the picture, but I've changed the token.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Sweet, thanks.
But I'm gonna have to change a thing though. But I don't know how to do it at the moment.
What you're trying to do?
Automatic health thing.
Oh, you have to. Forget it. I'll tell you later.
I know how to
Forget
do it, but it's something's wrong with it. Oh yeah, I know how to do it. I need
You
to.
have to set up.
I need to
token,
put it
so
into
when you
Roll20
token-
first. I need
Yeah.
to add it to Roll20 first.
Let's do it later. Like it's not
I
very
should-
important.
And I know I should be able to do it at the moment.
Let's see. Where am I? I'm with Carrie somewhere near the log.
Okay.
Oh, where's the
Yeah.
log?
The big black blockade I did.
Oh, you mean the yeah.
The
Hey,
big
Yeah.
black,
Ed,
long,
move
big black. Yeah.
Ed, move yourself up.
Oh, sorry.
You should be over here because we're sitting right next to each other.
Boom. Alright.
Oh yeah, I actually did send you the token. You just missed it.
You guys should be able to see your health, most of you, all except Nico, because I need to fix that thing first.
Forget it. I'll tell you when I'm down.
I can't fix it, but it's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, so forget it.
I have done it to everyone else, but yeah, it's different when you're doing.
Dude,
Yeah.
relax. I got my sheet.
Yeah. And you could open up and put it in on the bar, anyways. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
6 goblins come out of the forest, kind of surrounding you.
That's unfortunate.
So then I also need everyone to roll initiatives.
Initiative.
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Initiative rolls.
Here we go again. Did I just? Oh, that wasn't me.
Click your character. You could, if you click
But
your
yeah, click
characters
your
before
character and then
rolling,
click on the initiative button, and then it's automatically adds to the track.
I can still add it in, no problem.
But
Where's the
It's easier to
initiative?
find, man.
Which page is the initiative button?
the first one, right?
First one, yes, click
So
your
it's-
token and click initiative.
I'm
So
just trying to
should
find initiative like I'm using my eyes.
Should I roll a d20?
Oh yeah, fuck it.
It's the button called this initiative on the sheet. On your
Yeah,
sheet.
I suck.
Okay.
So,
go in.
click your
Sheet,
token and on your character sheet on the first page. At the top, there is, you see a 15 to 12, 30 in succession. And
Yeah,
under
15
the two, the text under says initiative,
yeah.
and you click there and it automatically rolls initiative.
I'm clicking, but it doesn't do anything.
Are you
Because gotta
clicking the
click
word
on your
initiative?
token first.
No, you don't need to click the token for it to roll.
Yes, you do. Otherwise, it's not gonna assign to anything.
But you can still roll. Even if you don't just pre-assign it,
No,
I
you
can add it
can't.
in.
No, you can't. It says that you gotta choose a creature you assign initiative to.
I can do that as well. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, there. It is the 2 that is initiative.
Wow,
right?
Goblin's got a lead on us. We are definitely going to
That
die.
is. Oh yeah, and then they get the double crit on me and I'm dead. GG.
Yep. Like I said, we're gonna be Goblin Slayers.
Goblin Slade, you mean?
No, it's okay. The entire party dies, and then my character just becomes obsessed with killing goblins. Little do you know, I play Goblin Slayer, and I decided to be a Battle Master fighter.
Yup.
So I clicked the initiative.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is this?
Oh, you're rolling. Oh no. I mean, like, it's technically better for us that he rolls all their initiatives separately, because then there's a chance that some go
Yeah.
after us. But
Well,
I say that and not really. No.
Znar, what's your dex?
No.
+2.
+2?
Probably.
What
Maybe
is it? 14 or 15?
It's
He's a
50.
player. It's probably. Ooh. Okay, I think you should default to player here with the same.
Yeah, but I'm just asking. If it's 15, it's based on that. Then it's already fixed. What did he get? He got 9. That's good for you guys.
Yeah, relatively.
Yeah.
well,
It says 8 by
it
the
is-
way.
it's
says
one of the
8.
best we've got though. Like you guys.
So, Kari, at turn.
Yup. Yeah,
9.
that's the music we need right now. But this is not the one because we're gonna die. So,
You're gonna die.
yeah.
How lovely. You want me to? Yeah. Good music, good. Yes.
Are you
What am I doing now?
seriously gonna use that one?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Good beat. It's.
So,
It's way
this
too
goblin moves up and starts
I'm
climbing.
on top of the carriage. I'm on
Yeah.
top of the carriage, so he needs to
It
climb
starts
up it.
climbing on the side.
Can I get a reaction? Oh wait, I can't. I don't have weapons.
This one makes its way upwards, and
Okay, so I'm gonna draw the carriage. Like, let's say it's just like here.
okay. So, an attack versus Kari and one against Layden.
Eat in the kiss.
Where is it? There it is.
The attack's this. I hope so.
I hope so
Please.
too, because otherwise we're gonna die.
Attack crits you. 26 damage and you die.
Against Kari, 14 to hit Kari. I doubt that hits.
It doesn't.
It shouldn't.
And against Layden, a 12.
Yeah,
That
it
hits.
grazes my armor.
Is your AC above it?
Yes, that's why I said it grazes.
Okay, so that's their turn. Kari, you have a goblin right next to you.
Smash it.
I smashed it in the face.
Wait, Kari. You're a barbarian, right?
Going to
Yes.
rage first.
It,
It's a
it
good
would be
idea.
it would be prudent that this would enrage you and make you more effective at dealing with the goblins.
yeah,
we told
I
you.
get enraged. And then-
You go into a rage.
That's your bonus action.
Yeah. And you have this tiny goblin next to you.
Get the Goblin
So-
Slayer music. Get the Goblin Slayer music. Right
Oh yeah,
now.
give me a second. I need to. There we go.
Oh yeah.
There.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Smash it.
So
Smash it.
use your attack with your great axe if you want to attack.
Okay, so then I go into the cheat and click the grey axe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he also does it with advantage because he's raging.
Yeah.
And
So
plus 2 to damage, so...
And
I put on advantage for you, so just roll.
so where do I find the axe?
You
On the-
just did!
The same thing you did with the great axe just before this, when you were shopping the tree. Do the same thing.
initiative?
No,
Initiative?
at the bottom of the sheet again, the great axe.
Yeah.
You use
Oh,
that thing
great
again.
axe. Okay.
Yeah, great axe. And then click roll for damage
Just click on the great axe.
Click
in the
on
chat. Yes,
Text,
11.
and yes.
Well, the
Now,
goblin's dead.
He's raging, so it adds 2 damage, right?
It doesn't matter, he's dead!
You smack the goblin.
So he's super dead.
I smack it into his
You
forehead.
you hit it over the
Then-
shoulder, cutting deep into its chest.
Just
You
cut him
pull
in
out your
half.
axe. You pull back your axe, just goblin blood following it, and body fall down limp to the ground.
Then I just hell yeah.
So
Cat-
you could
catty
move if you
smile.
want to. If you want to, you can move over to help your teammates on the cart.
Yeah, then I go and help my teammates with the fight.
So-
yeah, I'm actually gonna say, Kari, over to the cart, help the merchant.
You can move over there.
Run over to the merchant.
Yes.
I think Merchant is here.
Yeah.
It's somewhere at the front.
So like over there. Seems good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I stay.
Snar,
Your action.
your turn.
Okay, I'm still fighting within myself, so I skip my round.
What? I done goofed.
Indeed you have. Okay. Goblin over here moves up to Kari and
You can take a reaction though. I think. Any?
no.
Not really.
Oh yeah, because they stopped by him. Yeah.
Yeah. They're attacking the big bad barbarian.
Am I gonna do something or is it not my
You
turn?
You
can't do anything.
are getting attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just checking up. Yeah. So no, I should close the thing. Give me a second. So boom and boom. They don't hit you.
Critical
Just
miss.
you just see these two goblins come up to you and slash it towards you. You just moving your legs, be like, nope.
They're basically like the gunners from Star Wars, like the
Yeah.
soldiers.
Alright. Well, Layden shows off some of his magical prowess, and he casts Booming Blade.
Oh
Now
yeah.
it's a normal. It's just like it's a normal attack. I do like normal damage and everything, but it also has this. It also has an effect.
Wait, hold
if
up. How do you know
the second-
cantrips? How do you know cantrips?
I took the feat Magic Initiate.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
give you.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
give
It
you-
gives you. It gives you
That gives you-
cantrips. And I went for the wizard class. In the
I
end,
just
so-
thought it gives you spells, but not cantrips.
No. Now,
cantrip
let
and
me
spell.
go over to my
Or
attack
two
roll
both.
that actually does the damage.
Yeah.
So I will. Okay, here's a question: Can I pick up and use my shield? Like it's my one item interaction this round. Because
You can
I
easily
did drop
grab
my
your shield.
shield.
You can
I can
grab
grab
it. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause otherwise my AC was 16.
You have a thing on you, on your side, basically, where you can put it
Yeah,
on.
it'll all be
Okay.
removed off me if I was gonna go do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Ooh.
Ooh, that is
That-
for
that's a hit.
sure. Yeah, you hit
Like,
it.
shit.
Now I slash at the goblin.
You slash it, you cut over its chest, putting a huge gouge, and you see the goblin just stumble forward and falls to the ground.
Ah, excellent.
A question on my turn. Can I hit both of them?
No.
All right.
No.
I'm gonna rush over to Kari.
Okay,
Kari,
Cody.
right,
Okay.
Kari, and
Alright. Nico.
Nico.
I'm literally shaking in fear because I have no idea what to do. There's a goblin climbing up to me. I have no weapons. I have nothing to do.
I think you know what to do.
I don't. That's the point, dude. Remember, you have to explain everything to me.
You get a sense that you should put your hand on his hand that is trying to climb.
So to throw him off, or do the thing.
Just do a thing.
Okay. That misses probably.
Yeah.
I put my hand towards it, and apparently something bursts out of it somewhere past the goblin. Well, yeah. So that's okay. No, I actually have some movement, so
Yeah. And thanks to being up on the cart, you're not in his range. So
can
you can move
opportunity
freely.
attack me?
He won't get an opportunity to attack.
Yeah, you could come over behind us.
Oh yeah, I'm
block.
I'm climbing down and I'm going over here.
Yeah.
Seeing Nico on arm. Nico, grab one of their
When I attack
swords or whatever.
one
you
of the goblins.
I don't think I know what to do with one of these.
I can't really reply to that. I mean, we're in combat. So, yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yup. There's nothing else I can do.
This
Goblin
goblin
turn.
climbs up on the cart next to Snar.
No, I knew that was gonna happen. Why did you leave from that position?
Because
This one moves over to reinforce his friends over
That
here.
is not gonna be good. You fucked us all.
So, an attack against Snar.
The
8.
miss.
Yeah, I
it
doubt that
probably
it-
has advantage because he is incapable of defending
Yeah,
himself. or-
he is at the moment gone. Does that hit you, Snar?
Yeah.
Probably does.
Okay, you take 8 damage.
I think that wakes him up.
I'm down.
This is why goblins at first level suck. Oh my god.
I told y'all.
Okay. And then an attack against... yeah.
There's two of us here, so it's one of us.
He's gonna attack the one to his left. So, Raiden.
Aiden casts. Go on. Hit me
You
with
get
your
an 11.
Miss.
He attacks you.
Hit or miss. I guess.
I easily bounce his attack off my shield.
Yeah. Cory.
Kari.
Cory,
Yeah.
your turn. You have
My
3
turn.
goblins to attack.
Kari.
I attack one of them.
The one to your right, the one below you, the one below
the
Raiden.
one the nearest, the one that is like surrounded, that is almost alone.
The one-
Just ping it. Just ping it.
How do I ping it?
Just left click.
Click and hold.
Clicking on this.
That one. Okay. Roll for attack.
D20.
Your attack, your great axe.
Oh my
You
great.
just did it. Come on. Your memory becomes fake.
No, I just.
No, we
I
don't.
just don't know whenever one of the
Oh
other.
my
Yeah,
hits.
that hits
Okay,
instead.
you don't even need to roll for damage. Just
Oh.
This is what happens when that happens.
Yup.
You swing your axe down, you cut straight clean through him, and he falls in two pieces to the ground.
Vertical cut right in the middle.
I'm very powerful.
Yeah, we know that.
Snar, death save.
Where do I?
Just roll a d20.
Yeah.
It's a death save.
Ooh,
Fail.
that's a fail save. Okay. One failed death save, yeah. Okay. So, Goblin and, this Goblin is going to, I'm gonna roll this.
Now, wisdom save.
Yeah, if he will continue fighting or not, because he just saw his ally get cleanly
He got
chopped in
intimidated.
half.
Yup.
It's a fear. It's a roll against fear. I see.
Passive fear, bro.
Oh my.
Oh, he attacks Cory, being like, you killed my friend! Eh! Cory, does a 20 hit you?
It
Yeah,
does.
it
It
does.
totally
It does.
does.
Yeah.
But he has resistance, so you just roll damage.
Yeah, so he takes 2 damage.
2 slashing damage.
Mark that
Just
on
a
your
flush
sheet.
one to you, Kari. Just a flush one.
Yeah.
Current health 13. I've done it for you. As quick, if you click on your token, the red 13, if you click there and type in -2 when you take damage, or like minus the number you take, it would automatically do it for you. So, Laden.
Laden.
I will still
Eight.
call him Laden.
Damn. Now, Kari, Nico, you take care of this down here, and I'll immediately try to get up and climb the carts.
Okay,
Well aware that I'm gonna get attacked. So
Yeah.
you get your
attack of
roll.
opportunity,
Oh. Then this is
5. Yeah, you're safe.
And
You
there's
make
another
it
one,
up.
presumably because I have 2 next to me, unless you
Oh
don't.
yeah, there's 2 of them. Haha. 21.
That actually hits me surprisingly. But okay.
You
got a
take
lot of
7
armor.
damage.
Yeah, I did take 7.
That takes you down.
No, it doesn't. Of course. Not.
It takes you down. It doesn't knock you. It takes you down.
You didn't say that.
No. Okay, well. It's an
Okay.
attack.
So you make your
how
way
about I
up.
make an athletics roll to climb?
You don't need to. You can easily get up there.
But that's enough movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move
And
yourself.
then in pain, I would like to. Okay, this is the roll for me. Okay, I'd like to charge this this goblin off the top of the cart and attack it at the same time.
So basically, what you want to do is go for a charge.
Yeah, well, something like that. Like, obviously, it's technically impossible because of the space in the cart. But,
Yeah, either you
it-
attack or you push him off.
I'll attack him.
Okay,
Please kill him.
roll for attack.
Even a kiss. Rolling for attack. Right. Don't I? Oh,
Oh,
wow, that is
no.
horribly unlucky.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
incredibly bad.
I mean, there's no like fumble in 5e, so.
You being up there, you stumble and your sword totally misses. And the goblin just stands where you are, is like, what is he doing? Okay, Nico.
So, I guess from the bottom I can't see the goblin, right?
Um,
Like the one up top.
not from where you are.
Okay, so if I move here, can I see him?
If you move where?
If I move, like, do you see where I'm moving right now?
No, I can't see if you're holding it.
Okay, so if
There.
I go somewhere around here, can I see him?
Yeah. I see him.
And it doesn't count as cover, right?
I would say...
If I move enough far enough away, we're almost on the same level.
I would say you can, if you move up here on the log, you can easily shoot him from there.
I'm gonna do it because it's 25 feet of movement.
Alright,
Yeah.
I mean,
There.
doesn't matter.
Then he doesn't have any cover.
I try to do the same again.
So you reach out your hand towards it and
Please hit.
bolt of magic comes
Yes!
Roll damage, roll
Oof.
damage, roll damage.
You hit him straight in the head, blasting the head off in just a splash of red blood.
As soon as I see blood, I just the feeling I get when I usually eat people whole, I just
The body flies off the carriage.
I hunch over and I you know make the squeaking sound.
So, I'm here having missed my attack. I'm very concerned that he's gonna counterattack and hit me.
And you
down me,
see
and
this
suddenly I
bolt
see-
of magic blast its head off.
I'm completely shocked. Like, where did this come from? From who?
Just this bolt of darkness.
But Nico isn't magical. She doesn't know any magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, still staying. So yeah, Goblin will attack Cody.
Don't they both make wisdom saves because they both see that shit?
On their turn.
Is it my turn here? No.
Yeah, now it's your turn.
Right? Yeah.
It's your turn.
That goblin went for his attack against you and just missed.
Did he move away from Kari?
If he moved, Kari gets an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't move. I just accidentally
Okay,
moved him.
just
Oh
making
yeah,
sure. Okay,
and
Kari, you do your attack. Just roll
do
your
your
attack
attack.
against one of them.
Should I roll my attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. So
go for it,
battle axe.
kill him.
Yeah.
Finish him.
And then so that.
Doesn't
You
hit.
don't hit.
You smack them, but the goblin jumps to the left,
Can I
making your
take
axe
the
hit the
fire?
ground. Next turn, you pull it back up.
Is that allowed? I don't know.
Is what allowed?
Take the axe, the grand axe, or 5
Uh,
extra.
What you can do is either move. That's all you can do now.
You can actually freely move. They cannot opportunity attack you because.
This one
Or
can.
can they? Can they?
Okay.
This
Wait,
one can.
wait. Yeah. Okay. The one of
Yeah.
them can.
Oh yeah, did you?
Oh,
You gotta move this goblin
That
too
sucks.
because he moved. He actually.
Yeah,
moved.
actually, that one can. He saw. He has his
No, I
opportunity.
didn't move.
But the other one doesn't have their opportunity attack.
You weren't inside range, so. I guess I accidentally pulled him away, yeah. So you miss
Kill
it.
him, bruh. Kill him.
Snar, that save.
Should I just stand there? Okay.
Well, if you want, do you want to move?
Huh?
You could move if you want to.
If you move, they will attack you.
Ooh, Snar is not in a good place.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, 10 matches, he gets it.
No, it's 1 to 10 and 11 plus.
1 to 10, 11, 20 to 20.
Oh, it's 11 plus.
Yeah. 11 and
50.
up. So, Kari, you get and the other goblin will do this. This goblin starts running.
Oh.
Kari, you get a attack of opportunity.
Yeah, which means you get to freely attack between your turn one.
So you can
Okay,
roll your
right.
great axe against it now again.
Okay.
He's like, oh no, my friends. You miss it. He dashes out of there like
Okay.
he ate.
He is afraid pussy.
He saw his allies get smacked to pieces.
He's decimated.
He runs.
Well,
You see him run into the
out of
forest.
there, I
Yeah, he has like heat. Layden, you see,
Stabilize him.
Yes.
roll medicine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll use my action on this and everything. Medicine. God.
If you ever run,
Don't
it is
feel
another
it,
possibility
come
for
on.
it to come back.
Okay,
right?
yeah. You stabilize him.
Oh,
Snore.
He's stable,
No.
but he's unconscious. He won't die,
yet.
at least. No, you're safe. Unless you get attacked by something again, you
Yeah.
won't die. And yeah. Nico.
I move up here, and I blast him again.
The goblin.
Yeah.
The one that's trying to run away at this point. Like, presumably he was trying to run away.
Fuck him.
That one, the one that ran.
I miss anyway. No, I shoot that one, but it's a miss anyway.
Yeah, it missed.
It's pretty unfortunate.
Hit or miss. I guess you could put
That one will. He's going to attack Kari. Yeah. 17.
Oh,
That hits.
So, Kari. What you can do is roll a d12.
a D12.
Yeah,
No,
a
yeah, this is
d12.
it's a Goliath feature, so you can
Yeah.
reduce the damage by that much.
Yeah, so roll a d12.
So then it's just like.
Can we just assume it's full?
And then 1.
He only
I mean-
takes 2 damage.
I mean, he would
because
only
he's
take 2 damage anyways, and like, can we just assume he doesn't take any with the feature?
Wait a second, I'm going to.
D,
Oh, wait, wrong one, sorry.
Roll a D12. 1.
Wait. Oh no, you don't need to roll. You use your stone's endurance. You use this.
So I don't need to roll.
No, you don't even need to roll because you cannot get lower than 4 damage nullified anyway. So you just see this goblin hits you square in the chest with sword. It hits you, but it doesn't cut you at all. You just flex your muscles and catch it on your chest, and like you take no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be half damage anyways.
Yeah, so it's just assumed like 0 damage.
Yeah, he takes 0 damage because Stone's endurance is at a lowest 1 plus Constitution modifier. Yeah, it attacked you and nothing happened, and now you can smash it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna take the battle axe again.
Yeah, don't miss this time.
Yeah, we're getting. Oh, that
You
doesn't
miss.
hit as well. Fuck.
Well, I can click it again, right? Or
No,
No,
you only have
no.
1 attack.
Oh wait. He has advantage on rolls. He can roll again.
No, he doesn't have advantage.
He's raging. He can
Rage
roll
doesn't
again.
give him a
no,
disadvantage.
no, Frey, that gives him advantage on a strength check right now. So he
Strength
yeah,
check
yeah,
and strength
It's reckless
save.
attack, I'm sorry, it's reckless.
So he would have advantage if he was a berserker barbarian and chose to do that.
It's
reckless
not.
attack.
I don't think
You would have to
it's-
say
no,
I'm reckless attacking with it.
It's not a berserker. He just reckless attacks on.
I know. He's not second level and doesn't have access. That's not. He didn't
Yeah.
pick like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or,
He doesn't have that yet, so.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Snar is unconscious. This goblin is running away.
Bitch, run.
He's gone.
okay.
Layden.
Jumps down from the cart next to the goblin and attempts to attack it.
Roll for attack.
Where am I? Where'd my thing go? Okay, I have to go up and up again. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Roll damage.
That kills.
10. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay, I pierced the goblin.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll for damage against goblins. You just need to hit them with that sword. You kill the goblin. All goblins are dead.
Well, the one ran. Can I still see him? Can I still
No.
see him?
No.
Well, that goblin
By now,
come back,
he's too far away.
That ran.
No, you don't, he got scared AF and just yeeted out.
Oh.
He dipped.
I
about
thought
this
he was gonna
encounter.
come back in like later story or something.
Yeah, he will.
Maybe
Nico.
you're not.
Stop the music! Stop
Sorry,
the music!
Nico. Yeah, stop the music.
I already
Wait,
beat
wait.
How'd you learn that magic? Magic.
I didn't know I could do that.
Really?
I just panicked and that this happened.
Anyways, we need to look at Jnar, and I go up to the top of the cabin. Jnar, and I'm shaking him.
I come up to him as well and just stare at him.
So, you like,
Well, I'm still
no.
unconscious.
Yeah, you're still unconscious.
This is very good RPing from.
Oh my
from,
god.
You're actually very well. You're RPing him very well at the moment.
Oh my god. The only reason he got like, knocked unconscious was because he stabbed himself with a blade.
You know what I had to do though.
Him stabbing himself in the forehead with his dagger made him get knocked unconscious. That's just sad.
Wait, so it dealt damage that if he wouldn't have that damage,
Yeah.
would he still be? Oh my fuck!
Then it would have stayed conscious.
You have 9 health.
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
You know
So-
this is the story. How Molly died, right?
How who died?
Molly Mock.
Well, kinda. He rolled poorly on his...
No, he rolled 4 damage on his Bloodhunter feature, and that put him unconscious.
Nice. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Molly. Second.
Yeah, Molly Mock.
Yeah. Okay. So. You take a moment. You hear the forest die down a bit. The rustling
I
gone.
stand up and look around, trying to see if there is anything else.
Roll
Like,
for perception.
Okay. Damn it! It's the wrong one. Yeah.
Whew. So, you look through the forest and you notice through the leaves what seems like an encampment.
So it has like actual spiked barricades.
Yeah, it's... You just barely see it. It's very well hidden from the outside. With bushes and trees. You feel...
No.
It feels like it was something made to be very well hidden.
I turn to Layden. Layden, I think there's somebody lives there, and I point at the camp location.
Goblin camp.
I don't know. It just looks like somebody lives there. It could be. I think we should go.
We should get rid of the encampment, but I have an obligation to our merchant friend here.
Can
Fulfill
we even do it?
contract.
Jnar is dying, I think.
Jnar is all right, but I'm not sure if we can do this even. Mr. Merchants, are you all right? I'm asking the merchant.
Yes, I am. I'm just a bit stirred up. Goblins attacking us like that, not
Now-
nice.
Do you want? So have we finished clearing up the tree, or does it still require attention?
You shot through the tree. The two of you, Layden and
Or-
yeah, you could easily move the pieces now using the two of you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Merchant, we can easily move the pieces of the tree now and head on our way, or we can clear up this goblin encampment, which still technically poses a threat to us at the present time. I'll leave it up to you how you want us to proceed.
He looks down and looks around. I don't know how they work, but if there were people in the encampment, wouldn't they attack us as well?
Wait, so can you repeat what you said? There are what?
What is he's questioning if there's actually anyone in the encampment because it's
because
very close to the road, and you just fought a.
We can investigate it. Kari and I leave Nico behind here just in case.
That's fine. That's great. I'll just stay here, and I just sit down, turn my back to the rest.
But it's ultimately your call. After all, you're paying us here.
You can go ahead and check if there's anything there. It
All
will
right.
make the road safer.
Alright, Kari? You alright, Kari?
Cory?
Andre?
Huh? What?
He's trying to talk to you.
Okay, yeah. So what are we talking about?
So, Kari, let's head on over to the encampment over there, and I'm pointing at the encampment, which presumably was used by goblins.
Yeah, let me go there.
And let's investigate it. Nico here will stay behind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kari and I will proceed towards the encampment.
Alright.
Now, I should ask, do we have anything like healing potions on us or anything like that? Assuming
No.
Okay.
No.
So Janara is just gonna be stable laying up there.
Can I take a defensive stance as we're approaching it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which gives me I believe it gives the attackers disadvantage on me.
Yeah.
So, where's the merchant?
So
Can
he's
I do the same? Take in the defensive.
he's at the front of the cart.
Can you ping where he is?
Let's say we're there. So Kari and
Okay.
I will move up.
I will slowly jump down and watch these two like move.
Yeah, you'll be by the merchant. So you can move us along, actually, Expersia, because like we'll be moving on towards the encampment. You can do that yourself.
Oh yeah, we go down there. Huh?
Okay. So the goblin laying right before me, like I think he's dismembered, right? Wait, I
the one you
blasted
blew
his
the
head
head
off.
off?
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
blew
I
his
blasted
head
his
off
head off. So
with force damage.
this is like my personal question: is he edible? Because he
don't
has
know.
no head.
Even if a creature doesn't have a head, doesn't mean he's not eatable.
But it doesn't have brains, man.
Who said you need the brain?
I need anything really.
Yeah.
So the merchant's presumably
more
It's
IQ?
still a medium creature, even without
Okay,
its head.
Okay, so I come up to the merchant and ask, could you please take care of the green yellow skinned person up there, please? I'm afraid I'm not strong enough to track him down.
I think what you want to do is ask him just to watch the front of the road.
Can you watch if anything happens to him? I need to move away for a bit. Just a bit though. I'm talking to merchant.
I guess so.
Can you take him somewhere safer than the roof of this carriage?
That's probably a good idea, he say, and he gets up and starts to slowly climb up onto the roof and pulls him over to the edge and slowly pulls him down, putting him next to him, holding him onto
I'll be
the
right back.
front
Keep
seat.
please continue.
Okay, so he's just on the horse, right?
No. There's a seat in the front of the carriage.
Oh yeah, he's on the seat, so Merchant's on the seat too, huh?
Yeah, he's watching him, holding him on the seat, so it doesn't just fall down.
Okay, so I'll go, do the thing.
Yeah, I'll shout if I need help.
Okay. So I move here, and do you wonder how long?
Back.
Do you wonder how long it would take me to drag this corpse somewhere like here?
Roll a strength check.
Oh wow, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you can drag it, they'll take you under minutes.
Well,
Because the distance.
it could be much worse.
Yeah, you drag it there rather quickly. It doesn't take you too long.
No.
Do I see anything dangerous in this area, kind of?
What you can see, it's very quiet. You hear no rustling. You can hear some birds, but nothing that indicates danger.
Okay, so I drag the corpse kind of over here. Can you do it for me? And I move. Yeah, and I move over here, and well,
Yeah.
it's kind of hidden from everyone in the carriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, I think it's snack time.
Yeah.
Does the goblin have any armor on? Because I have to take it off.
Yeah. He's got leather armor on.
I think I need to take it off.
I mean, if you have a knife, you can just cut it open, probably.
I don't. That's the point. But I have something better.
The goblin had a scimitar.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I use.
So can we just assume she took this?
I use the scimitar to slice up the armor and just undress
Yeah.
this bitch.
Yeah.
Now, I guess I'm starting to chomp on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You start to chomp down on that goblin ass.
I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it quietly so that nobody hears it because it might be loud.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
One.
9.
It's actually much higher than one.
Well, I'm pretty far away from the carriage.
Yeah. He.
But you hear some faint noises? No.
I mean, it depends.
You start
There's also,
jumping
like,
down.
Leaves rustling, kind of.
Yeah. He looks back at you like, is everything okay up there?
I raise my hand from chomping and I say, yes, everything alright? Just woman business.
Business?
Okay, and he ignores the roll deception.
Okay, this is actually
I
something
think you
I'm good
actually
at.
have a proficiency in this.
Yeah,
For once.
something you
I-
actually
this
can
is
do.
your one. This is your one. This is your one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just nods and goes back to his business.
Thing is, like, I'm gonna have proficiency in a level 2.
Nah, anyways, back at the camp now.
You're at the camp. You stop outside it.
Do we notice anything?
Roll either perception or investigation. Perception if you're trying to listen or see anything.
I'll just listen. To listen.
So yeah,
for
perception.
now. Yeah. Alright, there we go.
So you hear flames. Very low, faint flames. And other than that, it's quiet.
I see.
Okay, so can I start walking towards them because I saw where they were?
Now, if I look through can I see the flames through the?
Yeah. You look through the build barricade that they built, and you see a dying fire that is on its last legs. It's about to die out.
Here's a question. Can I set aside my shield for a moment, cast control flames, turn to extinguish the flame, and continue listening with the role I have?
Yeah. So you put out the flames, and you continue
Because I can see
listening.
it, so...
You still hear nothing. You hear only the wind rustling the leaves and birds chirping.
I think it's clear, Kari. Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, let's invest.
So can I start like walking towards
Yeah.
them? How long would it take me? Where would I be at this
I mean, this will
point?
take us a few minutes.
You can make it over there. You can make it there in walking speed, like 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm just gonna, gradually move over there.
Yeah. So roll investigation on the camp then.
Alrighty, both of us?
Which one of you has the better one? Is the question.
I have 14 in intelligence.
You both have.
Yeah, you both have as bad, so
Bad.
you can
Yeah.
roll and roll with a advantage due to him helping you.
I have rolled once, and now I have rolled
Twice.
Am I gonna roll something?
twice.
No, you're helping
I have
him.
done the rolls. So it's
Wow.
Okay, so you look around the camp, and
Okay, so you guys are inside the camp already.
yeah,
Yes.
you make your way inside. To
Kind
look
of
around, you see a few crates and a rather small little a tent, decent sized tent, and
So
It's-
yeah.
empty basically. There's like 6 crates all
Uh-huh.
over the place.
I see. I would like to investigate what is inside any of these crates or containers, right?
Okay, so you you go through them, opening them one by one, and most of them are empty. But inside one of them you find at the bottom, after being very much emptied, you find a ring laying there on the bottom.
Would you look at that? And I pull out a ring. Look what I
Thank
found
you.
here, Kari.
I'm
Alright.
somewhere over here by this point. Maybe I can hear it.
Wait a minute, Nico. You gotta be over there with the merchant, with our merchant friend, watching over him.
He
Can't
said
be
he
like
would
that.
know if he needed help.
Well, that doesn't matter. You might need help and might not have time to get to him. Please go.
Okay. I turn around and
We
go
have this
back.
covered.
You make your way back. Yeah, you find this ring, and when you take it up, you see it has a few small crystals on it. You don't know exactly what they are, or what the
Yeah.
ring is made of exactly.
No. Can I? Is it possible for me to do some kind of roll involving Arcana to
Yeah, you
tell
can-
if there's
you can
any
do
kind of
a-
magic from it?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana roll to check if you can sense magic from it.
Okay. It's,
You take a moment focusing on the ring and try to feel something magic coming from it. You feel nothing.
well, seems like an ordinary ring. Some nice rocks on it.
You feel though something unsettling around you.
You feel weird, Kari?
Uh,
Let's wrap up here.
I roll to see if it is something there. Can I do that?
He wants to investigate his surroundings, see if there's
Yeah.
something.
Perception.
So then I'm gonna roll a d20.
No,
On
you
your
know what,
character
you use
sheet,
a
on the
fucking
left
sheet.
side. On the left side of where you have the list of all the
Yeah.
like okay, that kind of stuff. On the left there you have a skill sheet. And you have one, the lowest dotted one is perception.
Perception. 12, the one perception? Or no?
Perception.
Perception. Is that 12 1?
It's a black dot with a 2 next to it, to the right.
Uh-huh.
And it's, if you click that, if you find it,
Inspection? Yeah. Should I click one of the dots?
there's a black, no, not the dot itself, but the low, you see, how many black dots do you see on your character sheet there?
I see a lot of white dots.
There should be 5 black dots on the bottom there.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm sorry.
Andre, open your Discord. I sent you this shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I
Yeah,
see it
open.
now. Yeah, I'm sorry. 3 is...
You go here for every skill check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's just...
You press on it. Then when it asks you which one, public roll, submit.
Yeah. And then it will automatically roll.
Yeah.
There it is.
I mean, it could be funny if the public roll site. For example, I'm gonna click
There
on
you go, yeah.
intimidation, and I don't see it on my sheet. I have to go look at the screen again. And,
So
it could be funny if it pops up.
you take a moment looking around, and there is nothing catching your eye. You can hear the forest's normal sounds, the trees, just the wind flowing through the trees, small animals jumping around here and there, and birds chirping.
Somebody just do.
Well, regarding the investigation of the camp, is there nothing left to check out at this camp? Are there any
You-
letters around? Any other items?
You haven't checked
Yes.
inside the tent.
Okay, I would like to check inside the tent.
So you make your way inside the tent, and inside the tent you find a chest.
Corey,
Full of loot.
Corey, get over here, Corey.
Bitch, come here.
And Andre,
Yeah?
Do you follow him
Corey.
into the tent?
Yeah, follow him in there and check if...
oh, look at this! Look at this chest.
Yeah, look through the chest.
Look, the strongest one. Wait, what's this? What's Kari's strength score? It's actually
Should
lower.
I break the chest?
Actually, I'll go in and I'll pull out the chest.
So you pull it out. It's not too heavy, so you don't have any trouble with it.
I
You
think
pull
can
it out.
both do it.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to do with it?
Does it appear to
can
be
break
locked?
it.
Wait, does it appear to be locked?
You don't see any specific locking mechanism on it.
Try to open it.
Right. So I'll just try to open it right now. I'll set aside
Okay.
my shield and
So you lift the lid,
shoot my
and
sword.
inside inside you see a small bag, like a small satchel, and a few small jewelry stuff.
Jewelry. Right. So
Basically,
I
small
will
things they've stolen from people coming through.
I will take out the satchel and all the items out of the chest.
Okay, so
Yes.
you grab you grab 2 golden rings and a ruby necklace.
So let me write this down. 2 times golden ring, 1 times ruby necklace, 1 times ring with crystals in it. And is there anything else? Is that the complete
That's
inventory
the
of everything?
yeah, and the satchel.
Plus satchel. Alright, Kari, let's head over back to the cart now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll split this up 4 ways when we get over to death row.
Yeah.
See, mercenary work can be quite profitable at times. Get lucky. Well, we almost got really unlucky. We should see how Jnar is doing. And we start heading off back.
Okay,
I haven't
so
opened the satchel or anything.
While
So-
they're heading out, like I safely came back to the carriage, I guess, and I come up to the merchant and sit by him, and I say, "Please don't tell me that you saw anything. Please, this is embarrassing."
I didn't see anything.
Alright, how are you folks? We're back. There are no goblins there. Everything's safe. Oh, wait. In camp. Actually, it's probably a bad idea to try to torch the encampment, isn't it? Because this does it force you or what?
Yeah, there was a force.
You had a feeling of uncomfort.
A comfort. Yeah, but that could be anything.
Yeah.
Now, Jnar is still unconscious.
Yeah.
He seems to be.
Alright, well, Kari and I will finish up the tree, and to speed things along, we move along the piece of the tree, yes? Off the side of the road.
And
Alright,
you
miss.
move onto the road again.
Alright, Mr. Merchant, ready to go, and
Yeah.
on we go. Now,
You
on the
get-
way,
Okay.
before you go on, I do want to mention, I do examine the satchel.
Inside the statue you find 20 gold pieces.
20 gold.
Wow, we're rich now.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay. From
Okay.
satchel.
So you get back on the road, traveling, and you travel for 17 hours from that point and
So
make your way.
do we sleep in that time because it's like
Oof,
Yeah.
oof, yeah, we would probably take shifts. So,
You
I'll ask the merchant to just go to sleep early, and then I'll be navigating the cart down to death row.
about the shifts, like who's taking it first?
I guess I'm like taking first shift. I'll actually someone has to navigate the cart, right? So while the guy's sleeping, I'll be navigating the cart. Even
I think
if it means
everybody
have to
can do
fatigue
that. Like,
myself.
anybody that can take shifts can navigate the card.
Now,
How-
while we're doing this, we can take a short rest on the cart at the minimum.
how
Or
do you
we-
deal with the Goliath issue?
That's actually a Goliath issue, indeed.
I think
So-
we're gonna have to stop for the night. Actually,
Well, I'm gonna do my short, I'm gonna do a short rest real quick, because actually no, I have a feature, don't I? Doesn't matter. I should be able to heal.
you want a second win?
Yeah, actually I have access to the second one. No, that's actually amazing. Just keep short resting it. There
I
you go.
will be assistant to the play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's actually.
So I'm not gonna short rest. I'm gonna heal using second wind, and I'm back at full HP
Yeah.
without needing to spend my hit dice from.
Yeah, but we still
Fighters
need
are
to
great
rest.
at low level, actually. You know that?
Yeah.
You make your way back onto the plains. You travel for 10 hours that day
For night.
before nightfall. You set up camp at the side of the road.
Do we get a map for it?
No, there's no map for it.
All right.
No.
There don't tend to be anything attacking on the plains.
Yeah, but still, we're taking shifts. This is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you take shifts, watching over stuff.
I take the first shift. How long is it? Like 2 hours?
4.
No. Yeah.
You
By the way,
usually do shifts at
Jnar.
4.
When
Yeah.
does Jnar wake up from unconscious?
So during the
I think, yeah,
trip,
I think when
he
he's
wakes up. He wakes up during the trip.
Also, during the trip, I make it fully known to every member of the party that exactly what I found at the encampments and total what I found. And my intention of selling it at death row and splitting it.
So, question to the others. And Snar, do you want to take a short rest to heal?
Yeah.
Okay, then you do so.
I think we're taking a long one at the night, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but when he wakes up,
Oh, he was on the way, yeah, because he
On the way, yeah. yeah.
Okay, but roll the D6.
So, yeah, roll for the stuff.
Imagine if you rolled a 1.
Close enough.
Plus...
Well, he's
nothing.
alive, at least.
Yeah. You heal 2 HP plus... Isn't it plus your constitution modifier?
Yes,
Ah,
it is.
Oh, wait, it
Constantly.
died.
So you get 5 HP.
There's Nar.
Yeah, plus constitution. There you go. A 5.
Oh, the nasty wound you suffered.
That's 5.
Let me tell you what happened. Got rid of all the goblins except for one. That one got away. But
He yeeted
we
out.
found the encampment they were using, and well, found this, and I show them everything I found. Right?
Yeah.
I think we should sell it at death row and split it 4 ways. Sounds the most fair idea to me.
One has no consideration or gold, yet I accept.
Well, still, split it 4 ways, since I know you didn't technically do anything, but you still got stabbed. Well,
He
One of
sounds
them.
like, I don't want your money, but I'll take it anyway.
yeah.
Alright.
Why were you sitting still, by the way? You let them hit you.
I look at Nico. Frightened.
I heard like 1/4 of what you said just now.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Frightened one. Your aura influenced my.
And
I
his voice betrays them. Something seems to stop you from saying anything about the subject.
You can't describe it, can you?
No. I
Okay, I'll just I'll try not to touch you again. Okay?
Yes. That would be very appreciated, Roku.
Mhm. I'm having fun.
Pause, man. I say no homo.
So you make your way onto further on the road. You stop along the road when it gets rather dark, set up camp, and take shifts to over the night. The night
Yeah,
goes.
I'm taking the first one.
Yeah, the night goes past without a hitch.
Don't we have to roll like perception for that shit?
If there's something that might attack you, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be looking into it.
It's on the DM's discretion if he wants to
Okay.
do something. If it's just gonna be a peaceful night, there's no need to.
But I'm still like
If you want to, you
when-
can.
When I take my shift, yeah, I partially actually not partially. I fully undress myself and open all the eyes available to me, so I get proficiency
You
in perception.
you go full sentry mode.
Yeah, so it's my roll plus 2 because I can't
And none
do
of you know
expertise.
that because you're all asleep or
Yeah, 'cause we're all
meditating.
asleep. Yeah, it's this one plus 2. It's full. It's garbage. 12.
Yeah. The night goes by. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
You notice
before I
some.
wake,
Yeah,
expert person up.
you notice some people moving on the road. And yeah, you see people, armored people moving on the road, keeping eyes out for trouble.
Do they have like torches or?
Yeah, they have torches.
And our campfire is extinguished, right?
Yeah, your campfire is out.
Good.
And due to them having their torches, they don't see you really.
Yeah, we're way too far off the road, probably.
Yeah, and this is after your shift. So they move along, they notice your camp, and they just leave it be. They don't think much of it.
I hope they don't notice me, because if they do...
No, this is after your shift happens.
Oh yeah, this is after your shift. Who's taking next?
I could take the next tower. It's over.
It would be wise of you to not do that.
Okay.
The best person to do that is Nar, just saying, because
Yeah, I don't know.
he has a thing that makes him only have to sleep for 4 hours.
No it doesn't, because he's gift.
He has meditation.
Does he? I don't think
Think
he
so.
does. No,
He
he
does.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Doesn't?
Nope, he's not an elf, he's a gift. He has to sleep like everybody else.
Whatever.
There it is. He has to sleep like everybody else.
Yeah, okay. So then it would be wiser for someone other than you to take the first shift.
I did the first shift.
Yeah, let's say you didn't, so that
Okay.
everybody gets to actually get their hours of
So
sleep within.
let's say we get shifts of two, so it's not
Yeah.
actually harmful, because 4 hours.
I mean,
is
whatever. It does.
Okay, yeah, nothing.
Unless you know we're being attacked.
Let's just say-
tonight.
Let's skip
I mean,
that.
You
Let's
get
skip this.
you go past the night. You all rest up, get full health, all spell slots back if anyone use spell slots,
Yeah.
and you wake up. You get back on the road, travel down to Death Row, and yeah, you get into the city.
Nice.
Amazing.
You make your way down to the low steps.
Yup.
And make your way into a rather big building, a barn, basically, and yeah, load off the cart.
Well, we don't load off the cart because the cart has human merchandise. So.
What I mean is, you leave off the cart,
Yeah.
Right.
and you step out of the immediate barn and into the building attached to it. Alright then, your
What was
payment.
inside the building?
It's just a office. It's a small office attached to the barn,
Sorry
basically.
for the trouble, Mr. Merchant, but we're all safe and sound now.
What trouble? You did what you were paid for.
Ah, of course, but still, goblins attacking. It's always a trouble.
It's trouble, but you didn't cause it.
Ah,
If not
I
for
know.
you, I would have been dead.
good that none of us were, permanently hurt. There's not our French Nar. Y'all right?
He's What?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
I said our friend Jnar will be alright. He's the
Yeah.
get the Zer
Yeah, yeah.
whatever fella.
You'll be alright, yeah.
Yeah.
So, here, he hands you a satchel of money.
Well, as you're doing business, yeah. And I examined the satchel, confirming the payments of
40
Whatever it was.
gold coins.
40 GP. So it's a total of 60 GP plus whatever the other stuff is worth the payment. Right.
Alright.
You have yourself a nice day now, and I'll be heading off. See ya.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving.
Okay,
last.
can we wrap up for today?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
We're about to
did
do
that.
that.
Yeah, before we leave, like I leave last, I turn to him and I point at him judgmentally and say, and maybe you should stop training people. Imagine what would happen to you if you were among them. The goblins would have eaten you and it would hurt.
No.
He just looks at you confused.
I know this is like a little bit like out of character metagaming, but should we like decide what you're gonna prepare on for the next session? Because we want to do a sandbox style game, so unless you have already an idea prepared, it might be a little awkward for you.
Yeah, you don't people tend to talk over what to do next?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't want to end the session now, so I was like wondering if we should just kind of talk out of character, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
do the in character stuff next session.
Sure.
So, what would be next possible for us to do? Express
So,
He's-
are you asking me?
that's
Okay,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can continue with your work, with finding other stuff, other contracts to do. And, yeah, you can do basically whatever. Find stuff to kill, to just be bounty
Okay, I
hunters.
have to leave now,
Yeah,
so
okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Alright.
so you guys just talk about it and then write it down, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Edwin.
Thank you.
I'm writing it down.
Bye.
You could continue doing mercenary work, finding odd jobs like that. You could go the more army-ish route, doing.
I think we should go with the army. To be
I mean, like the only one who's really, the only you and I are affiliated with the army in any proper way.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm considered MIA.
Yeah, and I'm like technically a part of it. It's just let's just say I'm currently
You're
off duty for a while.
You
I don't
could.
understand
Another
this
thing that
section.
I think your party would want to do, some of them, is try to find knowledge of different kinds. Knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. Like perhaps
Because
there's
Both
something we could
Andres
explore.
and the other guy's characters are very knowledge driven. They're traveling to find knowledge.
I would
Yeah.
also probably need to find knowledge because I need to
So,
know what the fuck
Is there something we could go for in that direction for the next session, like that you could prepare for, and we'll just assume like we'll do the in character stuff for that like next session about going towards that.
Towards the knowledge part, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's more stuff prepared than you think.
So is done now, like for today?
Yeah, that's about it for today.
So I can.
It's if you wanna do the selling of the stuff, that's it.
The stuff
Yes,
of
we
the
do.
selling.
We
the
need
selling.
to-
Yeah, we can do that like next session.
Alright.
Can you give me access
Your
to
logo.
a sheet where I just write this down?
But
You mean like
Right to the
a
party. Like to the
loot
party.
so
party loot sheet?
Yeah,
that
but just for
means
party.
Yeah. I can leave now or no?
Yeah, we're done this session.
Yeah. So because like I just want to go down to the store before it closes.
Alright,
Yeah.
no worries. Good night.
Bye.
Hopefully next session's a little bit smooth for you.
Yeah. I hope I wasn't too much of a bother.
You're a new player,
Nice.
we understand.
Bye.
It's learning.
Everyone's been there.
I threw you the tutorial on how to use skills, so you better use it. It's that shit!
Yeah. So see you next week, Andre.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went a lot slower than I hoped for regarding that.
Yeah, it was pretty slow.
Yeah.
Like,
Give me a moment.
Eh,
So yeah, that is this week's session of the Friday Party. Tomorrow I'll be back online with the other party doing their adventures, whatever they now will do. And as it seems, the Friday Party is going to seek that knowledge to try to undo the evil I have done. Until next time, bye bye. Oh yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe for more, and of course like to make it reach other people as well. Otherwise, yeah, likes is how you reach others that might want to watch this kind of stuff. So yeah, bye bye, thanks for watching.